Phototeta? Huh. Late though, SMH 859. Oh my god. I can't with this guy. Hi, Smile. Thank you, Smile. Hi, Ty. Hi, Pixel. Hi, Trogdor. Oh my goodness. Okay. We have to increase this for the sub. Thank you, Smile. Don't think me think. Oh, is that a Matthews one? Okay. It doesn't say that it's Matthews anymore. It's okay. It says Smile. Huh. It doesn't say Matthews anywhere. If it's Matthews, we've already paid the price for that incline. Keep it going. I think that means you want Benoy. Hi, Haxie. Haxie, I have been playing Warrior in Path of Exile. Very little bit at a time. I want to do minion build. I want to do kind of totems. Maybe Smith of Kitvara with the manifest weapon. But I'm like, I just want a one button build. Maybe I just do what Haxie did with the fucking leap stuff. Handlebars, yes. Hi, Chocolate Fitzgerald. Handlebars, yes, Meonic. Hi, Cairo. Wait, I could just not say it and trick you into incline? Uh-huh. Hello, Cutie Ewan and Cutie Walkers. I haven't yet slept from yesterday because I've been very busy with Cool Leg. I'll try to join you guys one of these days, later. I wanted to wish you a fun walk. Get some sleep. Mwah. Get some sleep. If you haven't slept yet, that's too long. Yuli, I'm nervous. Hold my hand. How do I... Like, I can't just... How do I hold your hand? Do I gotta, like... No, because it goes up with me. Okay. World. You know, that's on world. I can, like... No, it just looks stupid. Cairo, this is stupid! It's not working. I'll just hold your hand later. We'll just cuddle later. That works better. I'm going to sleep soon. Good. Manifest this. It was a really fun build. Don't get sleep. Be irresponsible. All the cool kids are doing it. Also got to take the titty skittles. Whoa, you can't forget those. Wow, truly insane to think Elin got a crush on me 100 days ago. Okay, well. Hi, Smug. Alright. Smug, it's Repo today, by the way, if you want to join. Well, I think it's Repo today. Technically, we're probably supposed to do Lethal Company. But I think everyone just agrees we'd rather do fucking Repo. We'd rather do fucking Repo. So it's, like, probably Repo today. Leg lifts. Knee lifts. I slept horribly last night. I probably only slept for like 4 hours. Noted, thank you. Oh, okay. Some friends that I know through Twitch and whatnot. Hi, Global. Have invited me to, like, just come over to their place for, like, 3 days. They just said, hey, wanna visit? And I'm like, on one hand, absolutely not. Me leaving the house? Hell no. That's horrifying. On the other hand, it's like, I literally love all these people. And I would really love to, like, see them. And this would just be nothing but fun. But, like, it's still just, oh my god, it's scary. Hi, Techno. Hi, Pixel. I'm vibrating like a tuning fork, mama. Like a tuning fork? What has you so excited? Tragic, but I love this Moogle. He should sleep with me. I will always sleep with you, Pixel. You just gotta show up after the walk. It'd be more comfy. So where walking? Well, we do walking after the stretches. And we'll be walking through Mists of Pandaria. So the Valley of the Four Winds is the first video. How do you get groceries? Well, like this morning, I set an alarm for 6 a.m. I get in my car. I drive to the store. There will be 2 other cars in the parking lot. There's a few employees there stocking the shelves. And I go through the store in 10 minutes, get my stuff, and then leave before anybody shows up. Hi, Octomage. Oh, it'd be more comfy. Morning, Lynn. Have a hug. Okay. Hell yeah. I guess you could say you are a repo bunny. That's a rope bunny joke. I didn't catch it as a rope bunny joke, but hell yeah. You can see them in chat. Same difference. You get groceries in 30 minutes. Imagine not just raw dogging life and just walking like SMH. Delivery just like everyone else. Oh, I used to get delivery. I used to get delivery when I lived in Texas, and it was the best thing ever because honestly, the groceries I got were better quality than the ones I could get on the shelves. That was through Tom Thumb in Texas. Hello, hello. That was through Tom Thumb, which had a great delivery system. I could become a member for $100, which gave me free deliveries for a year. Free deliveries for a year. If that's like one delivery of groceries a week, that's like the cost of $2 per delivery. Here, delivery is like $18. Ugh. Before fucking the price gouging shit, that was my entire grocery bill. Well, not my entire grocery. My grocery bill would have been like $30, $35, but... New high score. Suck it, everyone. Stream streak of 3. Hell yeah. Driving in his Carlin. Wow, fuck you. Can't say I didn't try to hang out with you. Yes, I can, Global. Yes, I fucking can. Hello, hello. Wait, you can drive? I thought you were a bottom. I absolutely can drive. Now, if someone else is there, I'm gonna let them drive the whole time. But if they're like, oh, I'm tired, you know, can you take over for it? Yeah, of course I will. But, like, I'd prefer to be a passenger princess. Heck no. I bought a treadmill to use it at my desk. Not made for running, but walkies? Yeah. Helen, did I tell you that I surpassed my previous streak record? No, you didn't. What was your streak just now? Oh. Good lord, Trogdor hit 100. Octomage subbed. Octomage subbed, right? Resubscribed. That's inclined. I almost forgot the Octomage sub. Thank you, Octomage. Nah, that ain't me. No, I think I can see it right here. Octomage resubscribed for 5 months at tier 1. Driving is only the option if the passenger princess isn't available. 100% agree. 70? Hell yeah. Now I'm at 84. Hell yeah. Chat, do this. Hi, North Prince. Okay, time for bed. I'll be dreaming of yous because I'm counting sheep. 2 days till my prime ends. Sheepland. Oh, we thought about sheep OC. We thought about having, like, the sheep horns, because, like, oh, fuck, there's some people that make them so cute, but I kind of thought, like, I'd only be doing it because others are doing them. I'd only be doing it because, like, Haldre and Jacobo were doing it, and I was like, they make me want to do this, but it's not something that I want to do for myself, so I'm not doing it. I kind of, like, Bunny seemed really fitting to me, but I was like, there's too many bunnies. He didn't even say goodnight to me. Ewan doesn't love me anymore. Oh, my God. Good night, smile. Wait, what did you say? You were going to bed. Okay, time for bed. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Literally just there. Good night, smile. Sleep well. Is it your daylight savings yet? It is, right? It is. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing you more. Hi, Baldir. Oh, let me say that without yawning. Hi, Baldir. Doing stuff because other people are doing it? That's peak sheep behavior. Was right there and you missed it, SMH. Chat, do this. Hug, kiss. Night, night, smile. We've done lunges. we're at our hamstring stretch. I realized there's like 3 or 4 worlds that I really like to go to that I still haven't saved in my favorites. There's a really good Castletown version, Castletown map in VR chat that I still don't have saved. You get ram horns. So many lewd ram jokes. I didn't pay taxes. I could have had Mooglin so many times, Lamau. Yeah, but we love paying taxes because that's beach days. I wish I could reduce the amounts of beach taxes. I wish, so you guys can pay 500, or I think it's 200 to 2,000 channel points for taxes. And I hate that. I wish I could limit you to like 500. Hi, Micaiah. I wish I could limit you to 500. Then I could set it as 69,000 and have the better number and give you guys more points to use on accessory and other things. But like, I don't think I can edit the community goal amounts. At least it doesn't let me and like go through with it. It literally gives me like, hey, here's an example of how much people can spend. I'm like, great, let me edit that. And they're just like, no. Why? Hi, Jer. I'm not late. Cairo is my father left me. Hi, Elder. Good lord. Euland and Ram Ranch 2000 is max. Yes. You just want less beach days? Just make the goal 42069. Accessories and stuff? What other stuff? Okay, so eventually, it's not going to be accessories, it's going to be outfits. So Bunny will be bunny ears, tail, and, you know, a bunny outfit. Moogle will be fucking pom-pom and, like, you know, a fucking, like, fuzzy white suit for a Moogle. I don't know. I would like to do outfits instead of accessories. But we'll get there, Eventually, I'll get off my ass with Avatar stuff. This is an excuse for Elon to have his cheeklins out more. Not necessarily, no. Where was I? Oh yeah, the bendy stretches. About a Moogle onesie with wings? I mean, that's kind of what I'm saying, yeah. Ugh. I ain't complaining if that is the case. Ow. Oh. I feel like I need to do these stretches more throughout a day to get actual, like, progress with them. Because it feels like I've just, you know, I can bend over and touch my toes while keeping my legs straight, but it feels really fucking difficult to. I like the textures to this map. Peak GameCube PS2 era vibes. Ow. Makes me comfy. I haven't played this game in ages. I'm tempted to play it for one of the 50 days. But for now, I have a focus on games I never beat. So next will be Metroid Prime. After that will be Mario Sunshine. But Twilight Princess would be really fun on one of those 50 days. Twilight Princess is a game that was very, very fun to me. What is this, RuneScape? RuneScape? No. This is Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Hi, Vaporbite. This was at the end of the GameCube and on the Wii. I actually played it borrowing a cousin's copy on the GameCube. And then, how long till the next 50 games? We are at 629. So 21 days, I think. I'm planning a trip somewhere in that area. And so I think my trip will be a little before that, but... Good morning, Vapor Bean. Twilight was my first Wii game? Hell yeah. It'll be... So, Trogdor, I try to get them at that day count. So, ideally, I do it on day 650. However... No, the streak is not ending. I try to get them on, like, day 650. However, if that's on, like, a Wednesday when we would be playing Repo, then it's like, okay, I will move it back. Oh, Thursday is, Tails, we'll move it back. Friday is Core, we'll move it back. Saturday is Open, we'll do it then. Oh my god, the shoes, but you're going on a trip? Yes. I will be driving about 5 hours somewhere, unless I chicken out. I'll be driving 5 hours somewhere. I will have the backup treadmill in the car, and I'll probably bring my computer. And so while I'm there, I'll stream in the mornings, and then be like, okay, guys, bye, I'm done streaming for today. And then just spend the rest of the day hanging out with them. There will be 3 streams at their house. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Where are we? We're at the Cami stretch. So you're traveling and still streaming at a new location, Wild? Yes. Uh-huh. Frogdoor, I am addicted to streaming. It is, like, given me so many good things in my life that it's like, me, not stream, over my dead body. Like, he said Dick Tee. You're addicted to a lot of things. Alright. Okay. Streaming has made me very happy. That too? Okay. Alright. We're at squats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, if I can help it, I'll keep streaming. In September, I don't think I can help it. In September, I have to go to California. So I can't really just drive there and, you know, have a treadmill and a computer with me. I just have to get on a plane. I'm thinking of the possibility of, like, my parents will have a laptop. And so I put OBS and my stream key there. Go to VRChat, stream in desktop, and, like, set it up so that I am walking through a YouTube video like normal. VRChat and desktop with, like, a walking animation. Like, imagine my, it might not even be my avatar, but, like, just, you know, a basic, like, just an avatar doing that while I myself, like, walk in place, right? I'm considering that when I go to California in September. If I can. So no TwitchCon? Hell no to TwitchCon. I ain't got the money for that. Wait a sec, I just realized something. When I said GameCube eyes, I was really right, because this is Twilight Princess. Yes. Uh-huh. This is quite literally a GameCube / Wii game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I just saw what my ears do when I'm standing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they flop all the way down. Hi, Mr. Bendy. Did you make your Abby? Kind of. Fast counter. This guy, there's no making him happy. It's either too slow. You're gonna be starting at 40 minutes, or it's too fast. Counting too fast. Literally no pleasing this guy. I bought the assets for this avatar. And this one a friend put together. And then my other avatars, a different friend helped me put together. Although I did put the bunny ears on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bendy, oh my god, hi. Fast counter, hi. I'm happy to be here. Good lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't say I'm a fast counter because I'm literally staring at a clock right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I was actually counting slow looking at this clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One day I'll be in the VR world and confuse you. And one day. Oh, planks? We're at planks. Hey, there's this cool fairy behind you. Should check it out. Cool fairy behind me. No, I don't think there is. Where am I? Where am I in my room? I just saw a fold in my rug, and I'm like, oh god, I don't want to fucking deal with that. What would I even do if I joined your world? I don't know. Whatever you want. Talk alongside me. Exercise. Plant your avatar and fall asleep. Literally whatever you want, Trog, so long as it's safe for work for Twitch. Ah. 20 seconds and I'll start. What would you do if I revealed my voice on stream? Probably nothing. Say, oh my god, the techno voice reveal. Whatever I want. Oh, never mind, you'll get banned. Straight back, damn it. That fingered sending that. 23 start, 26 end. Hate his ankles. Straight back. It is straight. We get to our planks. We start walking. And we'll be starting before 30 minutes. Fuck you, Trog. 30 seconds down. That's too much moving for planking. What? What moving at all? Yeah. 1 minute down. 2 more to go. Gah. If you finish stretching, that means I have to go to sleep. You don't have to go to sleep. You just should go to sleep if you want to be somewhat rested for repo. Yeah. Halfway. 1 minute. 30 seconds down. Yeah, you're comfy, Vapor Bite? I'm sitting here like, oh god, this sucks. I mean, do you want me at repo or not? I want you at my stream and at repo. But I understand that that's greedy. I still think you should switch to Plan Queen. And said, also Blurg. Hi, Zway. What is Plan Queen? 2 minutes down. Chat will sit on your back to make the planking harder. Sometimes they do. You're always greedy? True. 50 seconds. Uh, 40 seconds. Plan Queen instead of Plan King. Okay, fuck you. 30 seconds. Ow. 20 seconds. Almost there. Almost there. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. At least we know he can count. Oh my god. This guy's just mean today. Hi, Sugar Danny. Way hug. Edge. Hello. Butlin. I just want to lay here. No, I can't lay here. We have 4 minutes to start. That way we'll be before 30 minutes. You know why isn't this emote just laying like that? It kind of is. It's Dedge. But it's a different angle. You know what? Make it an emote. Take a picture of that. Cut it out. Put it in a sticker. Done. But yeah, Dedge doesn't show your ass. You're like a few minutes early. It's 26 a.m. EST for me. I still have 3 minutes. Pin. Anchor. Local. You guys ready? This is what it's like to teleport in this map. Oh, that's just the respawn button. Never mind. I still want to show you guys what it's like to teleport in this map. You just fall. You just fucking free fall. It's really funny to me. Because, like, sometimes you can just get stuck places, right? So I can go to that same place and... Nope, I started moving. And now I'm on the trees. Whoopsie! I love this map. Is there a spot where you can see, like, the whole castle? Kinda. This is good. I like this for at the end. World. You guys wait there. I need to find somewhere to... Ooh, can I change behind this? I can. Hi, Noodles. Do the thing, streamer. Hot friend. Hey, this guy wants me to take a picture of his ass. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe I do, okay? Maybe if I had somebody helping me take pictures of my ass, it'd be a lot fucking easier. Because taking pictures of my own ass is fucking hard. For real? Oh my god, I fucking wish I had a photographer. That's the real reason I want to move in with somebody, guys. Not to, like, save on rent. Not to, not because, like, I like that person that much. It's literally because I want to help somebody shave my butt and take pictures of it. Oh. Good morning, coffee time. Don't worry, I am being punished for my jokes. Woke up the back of my throat feeling like I'd been snorting up phlegm for a month. It hurts as well. Oh no, go drink water. And if you have anything like Jolly Ranchers or Cream Savers, go eat one of those. On my way to USA. For real? Tell me about it. That's why I want someone who knows to move in. Not the shaving part. I'm flexible enough for that. You're flexible enough for, like, shaving, like... Huh. I can reach everything down there, but I can't see it. And sometimes it's like, oh, man, this would be fucking way easier if, like, I just traded with somebody. I'll shave mine, you shave yours. Hi, Fool. Hi, Zuvi.
Hello.
Hi. Euland, it's simple. Just don't take pictures like I do. Hell no. Apply to be Euland's butt photographer. He has Heelys, that's how he moves like that. Do you know if it's Repo or Lethal today? I'm assuming Repo.
I think it's Repo, but I'm not sure.
I'm not shaving you. Stop asking Noodle Spark Floor Mirror for reasons. Like, I've got the mirror. I've got a mirror for that. And I can see what's back there, and I can reach what's back there. I just think it'd be very easy to do it without the mirror. I think it'd be way easier, Haxie, if I could just lay down, legs like this, and somebody helped me out. Also, did I just feel this tracker go loose? Feed me, and I'll do anything. Really, Air. Really. Really, Air. You want me feeding you? I'm just checking that I heard that right. You want me
Go into that portal.
feeding you. What? No, you come out of it. So if you go back to the bridge up there, there's a map that has a bunch of teleport points. If you click those, you'll pop out of the corresponding portal.
I see.
Mm-hmm. They're all over this game. Not gonna lie, I platonically shave you, Dork, but the trade-off is you have to help me with my meds twice a month. I'll help you with your meds, I'll help you with your shaving, yeah, easy. Oh, well, yeah, of course. Zuvi, my friend, hug, Zuvi, hug. Oh, actually, give me money to feed myself. You ain't welcome to the kitchen. Elon doesn't know what seasonings are. That's not true. I know what seasonings are. Alright. We move over here. Over here. We move forward just a little bit. I open this window. What am I forgetting? I need to turn this music off. Let's start walking. He knows, he just doesn't use them. Yeah. Salt is a seasoning, right? Alright, we start a trail month in 15 years. Trail month or trial month? Time to buy a houseboat or steal a yacht and sail to Euland to form the ZMS Femboy Streamers. Oh my goodness. Good deal. North Prince, my friend. Love, hug, to be. My techno hug, he knows he just doesn't use them. Hi, air hug. He never did the thing. What is the thing? Trial like a free WoW counter for a month? Noodles, what is the thing? Finally. Yeah, everyone knows what seasonings are. They're summer, spring, autumn, and winter. Hi, Juice. Yeah, we have Full and Zuvi with us today.
I'm just here so you can put me back to sleep.
You're bigger than usual.
Oh,
Me?
yeah.
It's fun.
I
No,
put myself to
no,
my
Zuvi.
right.
Try out like a free WoW account.
Because you look down on me.
I only look down on you when somebody says, I like a thing, and then you go, that thing is horrible. I hate that thing. And it's like, alright, bro. You could have just said you don't like that thing.
But what if I do hate it? You know, should let people know.
No.
Yes.
You can say I don't like that thing, but when you add like that's horrible, then it's like, oh man, that makes them feel bad.
It's horrible for me. Leave it, you know?
No.
Yeah. You have to say how it is.
Hi, Devilgated. Hi, Joe. You do not have to say how it is with something that is a preference.
I mean, most of the time I say, in my opinion, though, you know? So, they know.
We,
Mhm.
do you ever play Crusader Kings? That seems like it'd be a you game.
Yeah,
Mm.
I did. I played Crusader Kings 2 and 3.
We raided somebody who was playing Crusader Kings 3 yesterday. And they had a mod that made it Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. Also, I
The
need a
problem
drink.
I have with Crusader Kings right now is the DLCs are just too expensive, man.
Mm.
Can't afford them. There's a really good Game of Thrones mod that I would like to play, but I need to get like 2 DLCs and that would be like $60.
What? I guess just hope they go on
Yeah.
sale.
Yeah. Even when it takes a long time until they get like more than 20% off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
This tracker is dying. Not dying, it's drifting.
Yeah.
So we are going to do a quick recalibrate. Ah. I mean, saying things are X usually implies the in my opinion part. Drives me insane when someone's like, no, then I have to go right in my opinion. I'm the opposite, Micaiah. When I'm like, I like playing World of Warcraft, and somebody goes, that's such a shit game, you should play better games. Like, wow, I can't think of a worse MMO. Like, yeah, it's totally in their opinion. But when somebody's just like going that hard in it, it's like, cool, dude. I like it, and I don't really care if you like it or not. Just wanted to say I like it. Zuvi has never been that bad. But
Yeah.
Zuvi's German, so he can be very, very blunt. Don't worry about it, I'll just show up one day. Hey, wait a minute, this guy scanned my redeem. I recalibrated and it's gone. I'm glad you caught that.
Okay, Ewan, you're allowed to be wrong.
Okay. In 15 years, that's what I'm saying. I forgore, it's back, it's back. Oh boy, walking time, hi devil. Except for your burritos. No. Imagine the SpongeBob walking sounds. Hi, Fiona, cutie. It's always less words to drop the in my opinion part. I suppose. And like, I get being funny with it, right? You know, if there's a joke about a game, yeah, I can see the humor in it, right? Like if somebody's like, I'm having a lot of fun with League of Legends, and you're like, oh, I used to, but I don't have depression anymore. Haha. Alrighty, bedtime. Good night, Trogdor. Sleep well. He's gonna ask for the thing. I just like... I find a different... Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Good night, Trog. Mwah. Sleep well. See you in like 3 hours.
Yeah.
I find a
You're
difference...
just taking a nap?
Yeah, he's gonna take a nap and then join us for Repo.
No.
I think I've said this before when you're around Micaiah. I live life by this philosophy that you can say everything in 3 ways. Neutral, positive, negative. Neutral is like, I don't like WoW. Positive is, I don't really like WoW, but I think it has some good things, so I can see why people enjoy it. And negative is like, I don't like WoW, and anybody that likes WoW is an idiot. And I feel like to say things negatively, you have to put more effort into it, and putting more effort into things just to be negative is like, yeah. Off gun, I miss Chalk. I hate WoW. I hate WoW. That is a negative statement. That's just, you don't like WoW.
Why?
But if it's, I hate WoW, and anybody that plays WoW should feel bad, or anybody that plays WoW is dumb, you're going an extra step to insult people that play WoW. I hate all MMOs, I don't discriminate. I mean, you don't gotta add all that, just WoW sucks versus I hate WoW. And both of those would be neutral. And those are fine to me. If I said I really like WoW and somebody was like, WoW sucks, it's kind of bordering negative, but I'd take that as neutral. I hate WoW is very much like an opinion statement. And to me, that doesn't get under my skin at all. It's
I mean, isn't everything we say opinion?
not necessarily. A lot of things are. And like, so yes. If you say, I hate WoW. I hate people that play WoW. People that play WoW are spoon-fed, window-licking, idiots. That's obviously an opinion.
Says it.
It's just like, bro. So tiresome having to have to face
And well,
Holy
it's just
cow.
like Doshia.
what?
What?
I don't know. You said something about Zoshia,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
I said,
asking.
well, it's just like Doshia.
Okay. It's so tiresome to have to preface every subjective take with framing to remind people it's your opinion. It just feels less natural in a combo. I can get that. I can understand that. I just straight up don't. I don't prefer MMOs, but I can see if someone likes them. Like that. It's... Euland, you're a Monster Lover fan? Yes, absolutely. Like Monster Boys, girls? Mostly Monster Girls. I don't think I've actually come across much like Monster Boy art, like... Huh. Hi, Senru. What about having a derealization moment? When saying the sky is blue is an opinion? Monster Men. I don't know. Monster Girl's cute. Monster Men... Not really my aesthetic, but again, my aesthetic is less about them and more about me. In male monster art is usually just the monster with a massive schlong. Yeah. It's... I'm kind of thinking of like Bara stuff, where it's like, imagine a dragon that is just a bodybuilder physique, but then they have a dragon head and scales. You know, I think of stuff like that, and I'm like, not really like my cup of tea. Not that, like, you know, if somebody
Like,
had that, I'd be like, ew, but...
Like the guys from not Dragon Age, what was the game called? The one we played with Kyo and Glenn?
Divinity.
Divinity.
Yeah.
Divinity. Yeah, the lizard man.
Yeah, kinda. a little bit less neck is what I usually see in art and stuff. I agree, Anne.
Can't believe I forgot the name.
They were... Oh god, what were they?
I think that was called lizards, man. Oh. Yeah.
No, they had a name, I think. They were derogatorily called lizards. Would you the elites from Halo? Of course. Yes. Ignored pain.
Oh.
Imagine...
No, they just called lizard.
They are?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to me. I'd imagine most monster art is just cute monster girl. And cute monster girl penis included. Well, okay, so there's many different subcategories of monster girls. I would say, like, the most tame... Hi, Wrath. The most, like, monster light stuff is just human girl with monster parts tacked on. You know, cat ears, cat tail, or like dragon wings, dragon tail. Maybe some very reptilian eyes. Then you start getting like more scaly, where it's like they've got cheek scales, hip scales, things like that. Then you start getting into like actual monster girl, where it's like more of a 50-50 split. Same thing with guys. I'd say a category for monster stuff is like just the straight up monster, right? It's not even human at all. It's just the monster. And then there's probably, you know, some mix between that, where it's like, imagine Bara monsters or monster girls. Why does it look like Zuby's about to just scream in your ear? I have no idea what you just said.
You're just describing the furry scale.
Yeah. The furry scale is very akin to monster stuff, isn't it?
Somewhat.
Then you split and realize you're a furry. Why does it look like Zuby's just about to scream in your ear? Because he likes to look at you when you walk. He likes to be facing you. He gets it from Koyo. Bark, I'll bark you up. Oh my goodness. I remember learning that about Koyo, where he hates mirrors. And the primary reason is that he doesn't like talking to a mirror and having the person, you know, look at him in the mirror. He likes looking at the person. So Koyo, like, jokes that he hates mirror dwellers. But it's really just an unnatural way of talking to him, and he'd very much just face the person. So this one, who's been around Koyo a lot, I think gets that from him. Would you agree?
Guess so.
Hmm.
I never thought about it, so it's just subconscious. Yeah, I don't think he also doesn't want to talk to himself in the mirror.
Aiko's just kind of like me, for real. Looking at the mirror makes the person 2D kind of, the depth is gone. I very much like looking at the mirror. For me, it's like, well, you guys know how fucking vain I am. I like seeing myself. And I'm also very... I like the idea of, like, hey, we're sitting next to each other, but we're, like, in a more natural, less VR chat way. So, like, if I'm sitting next to Full, I don't like it where my thigh is just impaling his head. I would move. I'd want it to look like, you know, we're actually sitting next to each other. And not just fucking... What's the word? Just going through each other. I'll talk until I pass out. care either way. I kind of hate mirrors. I can talk to people with my eyes closed. I like looking at the mirror when vibing to music. That's when I talk through a mirror while laying on my back. That's called napping. I'll talk until I pass out. Yeah, Proxy, I'm still waiting on that clicker training threat you've made. What do you mean? You've already been trained. Fine, I'll order one. A new one. Huh?
Clipping.
Clipping. That's it. That's it. Enjoy your new dog. I very much like laying down. I'm on my side. I've got a mirror kind of above me, kind of to the left. I'm laying on my left side. And someone else is like laying on their back. And I have like a pillow between my arms. And that looks like, in the mirror, that looks like I'm holding on to them. So like my left arm is under them. My right arm is like over their stomach. I really like when the stuff in VR matches up. And I need the mirror to have that. I need the mirror to like see that. And so I very much prefer talking to the mirror. And having that, I guess, aesthetic. I have an old clicker that's like World War II noise crickets. Every dog in my neighborhood is gonna be fucked up after this. Oh my goodness. We played Tales yesterday. I don't think we actually made much progress, but we saw the big cutscenes that I wanted to see. Mirror helps with peripheral vision. We saw the cutscenes. For anybody that I guess is planning to play Tales of Vesperia, a 19-year-old game, I guess mute for 5 minutes. But it's very unique in that the main character just starts fucking murdering people. There's a guy abusing his political influence to get off for his, like, no punishments for his crimes. He says 5 minutes. But he'll be on this for an hour. There's a guy using his political influence to just do the most heinous shit. Like, he's literally set a law in a town that nobody can use their boat to go fishing because of the bad weather. He has a weather machine making the bad weather. And when people are like, I'm gonna risk the storm, otherwise I can't pay taxes. If you can't pay taxes, he takes your kid as collateral. If you break the law and go out fishing, he takes your kid as collateral. The only option he gives you is he has this big monster near town. He's like, if you can go fight it and bring its horn, you know, we'll pay you a lot of money and you won't have to worry about taxes. So then people go and fight this monster and get killed. This is his pet and he likes seeing it kill people. The kids that he's abducting, he's feeding to other monsters, and it's a whole fucked up system. Hi, little wordy. And so, you stop them, and that seems horrible, right? That's some like, whoa! That's like finding out the mayor in your town is like taking kids from the local preschool and putting them in dogfight rings. That's fucked up. And you stop him, you catch him doing shit like 3 times, and every time he gets a little slap on the wrist and comes back. And Yuri, the main character, is just like, if the law won't punish him, I will. And just fucking stabs him and throws his body in the river. Yuri's the main character. Yuri's the like, I'm playing as this. Imagine Sora just fucking murking a guy. And it's like, holy shit. The Punisher. Pyro has already caught on to it a little bit. At one point, Yuri is talking about another character that's doing bad shit. And he goes, oh, don't you worry. You'll get what you deserve soon enough. And Kai's like, whoa, holy shit, is he gonna kill that guy too? It's very much like The Punisher, where he just starts going and Yeah, and it's fucking awesome. Hello, I'm back for another stream. Hell yeah. Nodders the Punisher. I don't think I'm gonna be on it for an hour. Tales of Vesperia. I mean, I love Tales games, right? I've played Symphonia, Dawn of a New World, Abyss, Vesperia, Graces, Zillia, Zestiria, Berseria, Arise. I think that's 9 Tales games. Of all of them, Vesperia is my favorite cast of characters. I really, really like Yuri. The other characters are good. Carol's not. Estella's okay. Rita is annoying, but okay. Raven is great. Judith is great. Repeat is great. I would say it's easily... I think just because of Yuri, it's my favorite cast of characters. Tales of Abyss has my favorite story. And then Graces or Arise has my favorite combat. The Vesperia combat, it's okay. It seems a little, like, imbalanced. We shit on, like, light bombs. Like, when we're just in a small fight, we destroy them. But then we get to a boss, and we struggle so hard. We're like fucking losers when it comes to bosses. We almost had a party wipe yesterday. I do think Pyro is good, but he doesn't take advantage of the systems. And so, like, you know, we have an overlimit, and we'll just sit on it. And I have to be like, use overlimit. Eris, I know, is good, but I don't think he's grasped the systems as much, so... Sometimes I'm seeing what Eris does, and I'm like, what is going through this guy's brain? Now, granted, yesterday he was loopy as shit because he had 2 root canals done right before we played. I feel stuck healing. Healing is fun. Healing is okay. I'd rather play other characters. If I had my way, I'd be playing Judith. But,
I bet you would.
Yep. I'd play Judith, but Eris is playing her, so I'm like, okay, you know, it's its first time. Obviously, I'm not gonna take Judith from them. Good night, Caitlin. Good night, Elder. Sleep well. Raven is a little simple. Like, he's supposed to be this, like, constantly switching between ranged and melee character, and it seems like, why? You end up just doing all range or all melee at, like, a mid-level. It doesn't seem like Vesperia has an advanced enough combat system to really support that. Yuri and Repeat are good, but I've played both of them in playthroughs before, so I'm not really interested in playing them. Rita is fun with her fireballs, but my god, is it tedious leveling up Fireball. So we're kind of just having the NPC do it, which kind of just leaves one of us needing to heal. Despite hating Carol, I actually do love his moveset. I actually do like playing as Carol. He just hits so hard. Also, I need a drink. And we're at 1 mile. But Tales was a lot of fun. We got to the ghost ship. Eris was dying from the root canal, so we ended maybe a little earlier than usual. We will be back at it Thursday. We finally have...
I have to go.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for hanging out. See you in 2 to 3 hours? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mhm.
Euland, I bring you good news, sire. Nap tomorrow? Hell yeah. We finally have Patty. I think that Cairo is gonna play Patty. Because Cairo wants to gamble. But we literally haven't gotten her officially yet. She's kind of just been around the party and not joined for the longest time. I don't mind healing. Estelle is okay. I do a lot of not attacking and just waiting for finishers. Which is okay. I get a lot of enjoyment when I get those finishes off. Granted, most of the time on small enemies, the finisher shows up right as the enemy's dying. It's like, ugh, okay. But Tails is hella fun. Cairo was tossing around the idea of we play Vesperia, and then we play Xenoblade, and then we keep it going with another Tails game. It's like, oh, I don't know, man. That's like, if we were to do all of these, you know, that's a years-long commitment.
Do they know how long a Tales game is?
Typically it's a 60-hour playthrough. Speedrunning it on New Game Plus and skipping cutscenes will take people 10 hours. And then, like, the actual speedruns, like, I've done this 50 times. I'm, you know, using skips if I can. The ones you'll see on leaderboards will be, like, 4 hours. But, like, the average playthrough of a Tales game is about 50 to 60 hours.
The fuck?
Is that fast or slow for what you're expecting?
Fast.
Mm-hmm. I mean, 60 hours is... You're doing some subquests, but you're missing a lot. You're not 100%ing it. This is like the average... You play Tales and you don't look up anything. EP full. Very much so. Nap tomorrow. No nap today. We're going straight into repo. Technically, I could nap. I could raid Koyo, nap for an hour, and then, like, show up. Because they go really late. I don't know. I kind of like being there from the start, though. Shockrail is playing Repo right now. It's her birthday stream, and she's streaming Repo for it. I was in her chat this morning, and I was doing the whitest kids you know bit with Abraham Lincoln. Oh my god, I can't watch this. Did they do the thing? Did the scary thing happen? Oh my god, I can't watch this. Somebody tell me when it happens. Oh my god, it's so scary. I can't watch this. just like, imagine the fucking worst person at the movie theater, but in Twitch chat. It was funny. It was her first day playing Repo. It's a little silly watching some of the things she does around the monsters. Like, the little explosion guys were chasing her. He's beating my butt! Help! Help! I can't feel my butt! He's beating my butt! It was, it's really funny. Like, little five little explosion guys start running at her. And she just turns around and books it. And she finds a table and she jumps on top of it and looks down. And it's like, that... okay, I mean, I guess that's a strategy that works. Most people just grab the little guys and kill them before they explode on you. But seeing her just run away and haul ass was like, oh, that's so funny. I bet I've done that. Actually, speaking of those guys, I was in a clip Koyo posted yesterday. It's from when we played Repo last week. And it's Koyo and Error. And they're in a hallway moving loot. And then I walk through. I'm holding like a big computer. And I'm like, hey Koyo, be careful. I think there's something following us. And he looks behind me and there's like 10 of those little explosion guys and an animal. Just in a fucking train chasing me. And he's like, Did you see the Wise Kids You Know Nintendo Direct meme I posted? No, I didn't. Did they take one of their old sketches and just rename it to a Nintendo Direct? Hi, Ants. They've done that with a few of them that's been fucking so on point. I missed it. Sending to you? Okay. Still a timeless meme. Crazy, that video got him killed. Oh, it's not giving me a thumbnail image. What is the original sketch? Oh, if there's one thing, Wise Kids You Know that I find extremely irritating. They literally have like 3 live streams going on YouTube at once. Things you'll get in trouble for saying. Oh god, okay. I love Widest Kids You Know. It's so sad that Trevor Moore died trying to suck his own dick. He had the surgery scheduled. He had plans to fly out to Mexico and have his ribs removed to make it easier, but he couldn't wait. And he died choking, sucking his own dick. He did get it, though. In his final moments, he did get it. I want ribs removed. Ants, have you seen, like, the Widest Kids You Know stream? Where, the remaining members are, like, they do a stream a week after Trevor died. Specifically to talk about, like, plans moving forward, what we're gonna do. It's so sad to lose Trevor. One of them, Sam just started saying this thing that I did. Just, you know, we can't really talk too much about it, you know, respect for the family, but he died sucking his own dick. He couldn't wait for the rib removal. And the other members just look horrified. They're like, what is dude talking about? I can't watch post-cast band member death talks. It was really sad. And then one of them started saying that he died trying to suck his own dick. And that he couldn't wait for the surgery to have his ribs removed. He was just too impatient, but he got it in the end. Good for him. And the other 3 are just horrified. They're just like their eyes are wide. They're just like, what is he saying? And then one of them gets it and is like, you know what? It's a joke. I get it. Trevor would have wanted this. And like one by one, they all like realize, oh, I see what we're doing. And they just start adding on to this like ridiculous story. And then at the end, they're like, obviously that's not what happened. He told us, you know, if he dies, make it funny. He wanted to, you know, live as a comedian, die as a comedian. But just him starting the story and the other 3 just looking so horrified before they get in on it. You and I have to watch you with data. My internet provider is a bitch. Oh, wait, sorry, Gastonland. Yuki, I don't know if I necessarily like being called Gastonland. If you have to watch with data, turn it to 160p. I had to do that. When I started watching streams at work, I was on Verizon, unlimited data. Well, unlimited meant you have fast download speeds until you get to 26 gigabytes. Then we've decided you've had enough and we are throttling the fuck out of you. And so I would have to watch at 160p And if I went over that, it was like, I can't watch anything. I have to switch to music because I can't watch any streams. It's too laggy and stuttering. Yeah, unlimited my ass. I thought that's why I should call you that. Okay, back to Galen. I use 24 gigabytes at an IRL meetup in the woods. Yeah. Then you get dial-up. Even though there was Wi-Fi. Even though there was Wi-Fi. Fucking ugh. I don't ever connect to the Wi-Fi now. I mean, obviously I'm in the Wi-Fi in my own house. I'd imagine everybody is. And I leave so infrequently. I actually only have 5 gigabytes of data per month. I have Mint Mobile. Which before I was on Verizon. Verizon was $98 a month. Mint Mobile is $15 a month. So, Mint Mobile fucking rules. You can get more data. But my god, literally at every bracket, they are so much cheaper than Verizon and other providers. Hardwire for the win? Hardwire for a cell phone? What was I talking about? We're talking about Wise Kids You Know and Trevor dying. You said you can't watch, post-band group member death talks. I've only seen that one. And it's just because I loved Whitest Kids You Know so much. It was weird, and I feel like it'd be unique compared to most of those. But definitely, like, yeah. I don't think I'd like to watch too many of those. Oh god. I go to the Verizon site and my eyes are assaulted. If I'm gaming, yeah? Oh my god, hi ants, hi. If I'm gaming, it's on my PC. Gaming on my cell phone is like... The most gaming I do on my cell phone is opening Pokemon cards. That is the extent of that. And even then, I've been really bad with it. You have to update the fucking software so much. And it takes me forever to update, because while I'm on Wi-Fi, I don't actually get the best signal in the basement. The Wi-Fi router is in the office upstairs, which is the opposite corner of the house from my room. So it's literally a floor down, through some concrete, opposite corner. It's just like, ugh. Hi. So if I want to update, like, the Pokemon Pocket game, is literally fastest for me to go upstairs, go to the office, start updating, update right next to the router, and then come downstairs. Hardwire, you animal. Hardwire. My PC is hardwired. How do you go about hardwiring a cell phone? You know, anyone ever tell you your tail looks like a cotton plant? Yes, actually. I have been told that. Once or twice. That's good. Makes sense. Cotton rabbits are a thing. I got USB-C to Ethernet? Huh. The problem, Octal. Use it on my Switch too? I had a USB-C to Ethernet for my Switch. Or maybe that wasn't the connection. I did have a hardwire connection for my Switch. I don't know. I wouldn't really want to do that for my phone, Because for my PC to be hardwired, we have a hole in the wall in the office. And it doesn't look like a literal hole in the wall. Hi, Sarah's. It's, you know, you drill a hole in the wall, then you cap it, or you have the cable going, and then you have the round cap go around it and plug into the wall. Looks nice. From the wall, it goes down into the basement. From the basement, we have it stapled to the support boards along the ceiling, basically the floorboards of the upper floor. That goes across the basement. Then that goes into drywall, comes out in my closet, and then goes along the baseboards of the room, all the way around to where the PC is. It's covered by a lot of furniture in my room, but like if you took everything out, there's just this cable going along the baseboards. And so having something like that for my phone, it would either have to go from the computer to the phone, or it'd have to be like a fucking 75-foot long cable, and I don't want to do that just for my phone. What are we at, 1.8? Why am I playing Night Elf music? Why is this like Ancient Ruins Night Elf music when we're at the fucking Storm Stout Brewery? That's crazy. Night Elf Mohawk. Mr. T, that's not a class. Shut up, fool! That's fair. That's also a way to use your PC as an access point. Might be something to look. It's something I'm okay with not happening. Because, like, my phone service, the only thing I really, really need it for is downloading Pokemon Pocket updates once a week. Other than that, like, I get calls fine. I get text messages fine. If I'm not gaming and I get a phone call, I'll typically just leave my room to make sure I get better service, but that's when I'm literally, like, not doing anything. It's very much one of those things, it's like, I could see it being beneficial and nice, but I very much don't need it. I also, and it doesn't sound like this would charge the phone at all, I also don't want to have my phone plugged in at all times, because I shit on its battery. Because when I watch streams at work, I would have it charging while I watched, otherwise it would die. So it would be plugged in and charging while playing the stream. And then I'd get home, and I would just plug in my phone to the wall instead of, like, just leaving it unplugged. And so what ended up happening is my phone had, like, a battery life of 5 hours by the time I was done with it. Super, super bad battery life. Which didn't really matter because it was literally plugged in 100% of the time, and I went outside so infrequently that I never needed it to last more than 5 hours. But that's not something you want with your phone, right? You gotta have some battery life on it for when you do need it. The battery life would probably be enough of a reason for many people to replace their phone. For me, it was that it was locking up and not getting text messages or phone calls. If I didn't, like, unlock the screen, it wouldn't show that I got any messages or text messages. It wouldn't even make a sound. You could text me at, like, 5 p.m. and nothing would go through. And then I opened my phone at, like, 9 p.m. It's like, ding, you got a text message. And it's like, what the fuck? Then actually, that's the reason my parents have Discord. I use my phone and iPad so damn much that I really, really need a solid connection. The reason my parents have Discord, because when 2020 first happened, when the COVID lockdowns first started, my parents called me. They sent me a text message. Hey, you going into lockdown? Didn't get the text message. Euland, you there? Euland, we're starting to get worried. Phone call doesn't go through. Euland, please answer your phone. Another phone call goes through. Like, I'm just not responding to my parents because I'm not getting these messages. I have 0 notifications on my screen for my phone. I'm just sitting there, like, chugging away at work. And this was over a week. And so after a week, they called the police, and they're like, we need you to do a wellness check. We don't know if our son is dead. And so I'm just, working into COVID. Doorbell rings. I look out, and there's police officers out there. And I'm like, having done absolutely nothing. No, shit, why did the police want to talk to me? Am I going to jail? Oh, God. Open the door. Hello, officers. Hi, Leon. I'm like, hey, we're looking for Eulandson. That you? Yeah, that's me. Your parents called a wellness check for your well-being. You, said they couldn't get a hold of you. And I'm like, that's weird. My phone's, like, on. Why didn't they send me a text message or phone call? And they're like, well, they said they did. I grab my phone. I unlock it. And all of the phone calls and messages over a week come through at once. So my phone just goes ding, 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 boop, 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 ding, ding, boop, 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 boop. Just like literally multiple phone calls and text messages just coming through all at once for like just 20 to 30 seconds straight, just it making noises. And I'm just looking at the officers like, yeah, I'll call them right back. Hi, Nenelai. I'll call them right back. My phone is clearly busted. Thank you, you can go now. And they're like, all right. So I call my parents. I'm like, hey, I'm alive. And they're like, why did you respond to us? My phone is dying. I'm literally, it's all going through right now. I didn't see a single text message or phone call for the past week. They're like, well, how are we going to get in contact with you? And what I should have said was, I don't know, I'll get a new phone soon. Instead, I was like, I don't know, I'll just check my phone more often. They're like, well, what if you don't? I don't know, I'm on Discord, get Discord. And then they got Discord, right? And I realized, oh shit, this was stupid as fuck. Now I can't have, like, custom statuses of, like, pink pet collar as my fucking Discord status. I did not think of this. So now I have my fucking parents on Discord. Which works out now. Because, I can't have custom statuses anyway. Yes, you can do it anyway, just make a second account. The second account thing seems really pointless to me. Because I'm not switching back and forth between accounts. The ideal situation would be I'm logged in as 2 different accounts. And on my main account, it's Euland. And I can have custom statuses and whatever, and links to things like Throne and Fansly. And then the second account, I open up the conversation with them, and I appear as that second account, and they can't see any of that information, right? That would be the ideal. But I am not going through the effort of logging out of one account, logging into the other account. Do I have any messages from Dad? No? Okay, logging into the main account, or logging out of the second account, logging into the main account. I am not doing that. Also hook my phone up to a projector I got set up in my bedroom to watch videos when I sleep. Hell yeah. You got the fucking setup. Full name leaked. Oh fuck, Lamau. Yes, you can. Just make a second account, do it anyway. Tell them you need to make a second account, yeah? Fair. We're making alt accounts to watch porn in secret? No. We're talking about making second accounts to watch porn on main, and having second accounts to talk to IRL people, to keep them more separated from the degenerate online stuff. Be logged in the browser as a family account. Discord app is the main account. Yeah, I'd never make an alt account. Not because I have an issue with it, but because of the effort. Oh my god, horny on main SMH. I feel like it's pretty obvious I'm horny on main. I'm pretty sure, most people know about that. I think my parents know about it too. They just... Here's what I think is happening. I think with my parents, I'm not telling them, you know, about being gay, about being rude, about all this stuff. Because that's just a weird thing to tell your parents in my eyes. Hi, Jewel. I don't like the idea of being mother, father. We have to have an important conversation. I need you to know that I'm gay. And not just gay, but a bottom. I take it in the ass. I just need you to accept me that I take it in the... Like, that's just a weird thing to have with your parents. There's no reason for them to know about this. Maybe if, like, I started dating a guy, I'd be like, hey, Mom, hey, Dad. Once you know I'm in a relationship, this is my boyfriend. Yes, this does mean I'm gay. Like, I can see that being appropriate. But, like... don't feel like I need to tell them sexual preferences. To them, I feel like they know, but they're like, it's not our place to guess. Yuland has to tell us. Son, is there anything you want to tell us? And I'm sitting there eating dinner like, nah. Why, what's up? And they're like, oh, okay. Mother, father, I am homosexual. LOL, never have to worry about this, even with being a bottom.
You know, I have quite the opposite. My
Yeah?
family thinks I am gay, but I'm not. I'm one of the straightest people. I just act like it.
I've never told my parents I'm ace. They would not understand in the slightest. Yeah. Yeah. Now leaving them hanging. It's... no one will ever know I'm pansexual. Literally that old, like, Looney Tunes cartoon of, this car, I'll steal it! No one will ever know! As they fucking scream it to the town. Ace Arrow is so much less known, too. Yeah. I'll steal it! No one will ever know! That's literally what I'm thinking of, Techno. Was this your favorite Pikmin?
Yeah, this one's my favorite. I love Pigman. I only got to play Pigman 3, but I want to play all the other ones. I fucking love these guys. The blue one's my favorite because he goes through so much torture.
That's a reason
Have
for
you
him
not
being your favorite.
seen? Do you see like how sad he is? He's always the one getting bullied. If you look at the covers, he's like the one hanging there, just like he's being bullied.
You just gotta. You only played 3... Sounds like you gotta play the others,
I like
Jewel.
the third one. I want to play other ones, but I just can't afford them.
Hold on. What do you mean you can't afford them? You have trackers, don't you?
Hey, I'm trying to save up money to fix my VR so I can go back to VR streaming. But you know, it's broken, and I just started a job, and I'm not there right now. I called out today.
Oh my goodness. I'm just saying
Well, it was because Winston and Maui were puking on the floor. I have to make sure my dogs are okay.
Brother, just emulate them. Dolphin is like the best emulator out there.
What's
Yeah,
dolphin?
it's
Except
an
for the
emulator.
animal. Oh.
Like just you know, Yarhar play them for free.
Oh my god, do you think I can do it on stream?
Yes.
Not get in trouble?
Yes. So you're actually allowed to stream emulated games, so long as you own them.
are?
Yes, so long as you own the game. However, how the fuck are they gonna prove you don't own it? Hi, Joe. I mean,
Right.
so long as if you emulate
There's
it,
so many games that I can emulate.
yes. If
and
you stream it and
download
you
free.
emulate it, so long as you're not going there, guys, I pirated all these. Man, I love stealing. You're gonna be fine. Even if you did do that, someone would have to report you. So just don't say that. Just be like,
You're so right.
hey guys, we're emulating this, but you know, we own it. Be responsible and don't steal. Wink. Like, you can totally fine.
Wink,
Or just don't
wink,
mention it.
nudge.
Just like, you know, play like this. And some people might be like, because of this clipping issue, I recognize that you're on an emulator.
I'm gonna learn how to emanate today since I'm not at work. How do I do this? I'll figure it out. I need to play the other Pigman games from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, however many they are. I need to know. Wait, how many Pigman games are there?
I want to say 4, but I'm not sure. You think you can get away with it till they show up and tell you it's Pikmin Inspection Day.
No! Not Pigman inspection.
Blue Pikmin
Dude, I know there's
perpetually
like
be
different
like...
color Pigman now. There's a dog! You can have a dog!
I told them multiple times I don't want kids, and they just ask, why? Are you gay? Bro was like, what Pikmin game has 14 graphics? Blue Pikmin perpetually. 1 and 2 are basically free. Brother, just emulate, just sail the open sea. Dolphin is great. I love Sea of Thieves. I haven't gotten in trouble. Holy shit, Sea of Thieves mentioned. They're going to bust down your fucking door and check. That's how. I love stealing other people's loot in a game, of course. Joe, I would love to play Sea of Thieves, but I don't like PvE PvP. I just want to do the PvE of Sea of Thieves. But that company just fucking hates that. They're like, nope, you absolutely must do PvP. You're wrong and a bad person if you don't want a PvP. And everybody's like, okay, but what if we just had, you know, non-PvP servers? What if we just had the option? And the Sea of Thieves devs are like, you know what? That's fair. We'll give you the, you know, the fair seas or whatever, where there's no PvP. Negative 90% to every reputation, and you can't do half the grinds. Fuck you. And it's like, okay, alright. And they'd have to prove you're not lying and just get attention for follows or whatever. You're like, only if you own the game like me. There is 4 in 3DS game. People forget the 3DS game exists. People forget the 3DS exists. There is PvE. I don't want to do PvE if there's the risk of PvP. If I have to deal with people, like, ambushing me or chasing me down, I am not interested. I pirated games I actually bought, and bought games I pirated afterwards that I liked. They would have a hard time. PvE is so good. No, I'm sure you can go into PvP mode now. You can! It just sucks. They absolutely have, like, it's called the Fair Seas or something, Joe. But, like, all of the reputation grinds are given at 90 or 10% value. So if you would get 100% rep on standard, you would get 10 rep on Fair Seas. And you can't do half the reputations. Like, just half the content is missing. Safer Seas, that's it. Yeah, Safer Seas sucks ass. Only 30%? Then they've changed it. I still don't like... It's so easy to me. Just make it the same game, but separate them. You grinded out this rep on standard? Okay. Well, you don't have it on Safer Seas. You grinded this rep out on Safer Seas? Then you obviously don't have it on standard. You could even do it, like, one way. You grinded it out on the real one, you get it on Safer. You grinded it out on Safer, you don't get it in the real one. That's how WoW used to do it. You used to be able to transfer from PvP servers to PvE, but you could never go from PvE to PvP. And then they fucking changed that, because, you know, who cares? Oh, so now Ewan doesn't want to get chased. When did I want to get chased, huh? Most world events are still available, with the exception of some PvP-focused world events. Safer Seas? Nah, Yuki, I just don't believe you. I've looked at the difference for Safer Seas, and it was like a list of 20 different things about how it was worse. When you say some events and it's 30%, I'm extremely skeptical. Just get a goated player like me to protect you. You can steal without needing to steal from players. Yeah, because it's legit in the name Sea of Thieves. Let me look it up then. If you want to play with PvE or with PvP and you think that's the right way to play the game, sure. Fine. I'm not a PvP player. I care way more about PvE. And I fucking hate it when a game is like, hey, we've made really cool PvE systems. but you have to engage in PvP. V Rising had the same problem, where they made a fucking awesome crafting survival game with PvE elements, and they just, it was like they wanted you to do PvP. It was like, this game is designed as PvP. Why the fuck would anybody just play PvE? Who does that? And it's like, why are they so fucking difficult with this? Fucking why? Go back to your fucking repo bot. Go fucking back. Oh, God. Yeah, last I saw Safer Seas was a big slap in the face. 30% is enough to not touch the game, it's a scam. PvP is basic design and lazy. Instead of making content, throw people in a bucket and spend your life adjusting numbers. You know, it was the same as New World. It was designed for PvP till like 3 months before it came out. Yeah, and that shit sucks. I never played New World. I do own it. I do own the base version of New World to potentially make walking videos there. They had to switch it over to PvP. Especially with an MMO game, there ain't no way you could force people to PvP. In an MMO, that's like such a crazy idea. Okay,
Where
so
are you walking right now?
we are in Thanalan. I'm not sure which version of Thanalan. This is
I don't
Central.
know. There's cactuses in it, and I'm loving it.
It's Final Fantasy XIV. It is the starting area.
I played a little bit of it. I got to level 8, and then I never touched the game again.
So, in Final Fantasy XIV, you have a few classes to start with. And which class you pick... She fucking fell off. I gotta wait for her to come back. Which class you pick depends on which city you start in. So if you pick a Marauder, Arcanist, or... So Pugilist?
I think so. It was in the desert area, and there was only 2 classes that were in the desert area, so I picked that one.
It would have been Pugilist, Thaumaturge, and Gladiator, I think? Those would have been the 3 classes that start in Thanalan.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. You picked a class specifically to start in the desert?
Yes.
You know?
I love the desert. You know, I don't know if I told you, but I live in the desert. There's a cactus right outside my house. It's taller than me. It's taller than the building.
Hell yeah.
It's called a saguaro.
But the cap of level 25 in each company is still a thing. The only treasure that are not available are PvP focused. When was that patch, Yuki? When was that recent season? Because if they made those changes, I mean, good, it's a step in the right direction. 25 cap is a little erg. 2 months ago? Okay. I don't understand why they wouldn't just, like, separate them. Like, if somebody only wants to play Safer Seas, let them get all the things and just play Safer Seas. Probably 1 month. Saguaros are cool. I like the cute little cactus wrens that live in them. Barrow makes pizza.
Yes, the little cactus birds. I fucking love them. They're so cute, dude. When they poke their little head out. Oh my god, they're so cute.
For anybody that doesn't know, by the way, this is Jewel. She is the cactus VTuber. If you're a follower or a subscriber, you're a prick. Haha, get it?
Yeah.
Like cactus pricks. Haha, ha.
Ha ha ha.
I love the wordplay.
I love the wordplay. I can't wait to get yelled at for it because it's the word prick. There's so many places I can't use the word prick as my username because it's like, oh, that's not appropriate.
Huh. That sounds like aggressive moderation. That's like banning the word idiot in my eyes.
Yeah, so I have to like put like a number or a symbol in the middle of it so I can put the name prick.
I feel like that usually gets you banned because that's, you know, censorship evasion.
That's okay.
The
It was
story
on Marvel
modes-
Rivals. I can't wait.
Yeah. And the story modes are still available normally. I mean, I've said it before. I can't use Noodles Bowl in some places. Very rarely I can't use Euland. In a game like fucking Path of Exile, where they characters cannot have the same name as other characters. I didn't get Yuland. And I have to make fucking variations of Yuland every time, and it's so annoying. I'm thirsty.
Thirsty too.
Jewel, I'm playing Repo today.
You're playing Repo? I want to play!
It's an open lobby.
When? I will put it on my schedule.
So, when I finish my walk, it will be about 12 Central. That's when my friend
Oh, so
Aiko,
that's,
Iyko,
10. That's like in an hour, isn't it?
yes, ish, 1 hour 20 minutes.
Yes.
My friend Aiko, Iyko, he's gonna go live and he hosts it.
Okay. I will behave.
He will stall for an
I'll
hour.
scream.
He'll kind of just be hanging out with chat, and then 1 p.m. Central, we will start playing Repo. It is modded.
Okay.
You need R2 Modman. You need to import the mods via the code that will be on his stream.
What if I have Thunderstore?
I don't know if Thunderstore works.
Oh.
There in
I
the
have my mods
past,
through there.
for Lethal Company, R2 Modman and Thunderstore were, you could use codes across the two. But then we switched to R2 Modman when Thunderstore was having problems like 2 or 3 months ago. Personally, I like R2 Modman way more.
I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it. I always been using the other one.
Google R2 Modman. Literally 8 characters.
Man. I got a lot of things to do today. I gotta figure out how to download the first Pikmin game, and then I gotta do this.
Gale over R2. I haven't heard of Gale. And so, yeah, we'll import the code. It's like 30 mods. You can play without the mods, I think, because only Koyo needs the mods, but like, you'll look like a loser without cosmetics. And nobody wants that, right?
I don't want to look like a loser.
Yeah. And so, we'll have a cosmetic mod. The lobby will fit up to 20 people. We'll have late join. We'll have some balance mods to make it harder, because when you have 20 people, the game becomes fucking easy. But yeah.
Yeah, just don't be like me and open a door and it just be a flat drop down. Like there's no flooring. It was just an open room, just abyss. I opened the door and I walked out. I was like, what the fuck just happened? I had a what the fuck just happened moment.
So 2 weeks ago, we didn't have as much balancing mods. We had the mod that when one person uses an upgrade, everybody gets it. And so by like round 14, 15, we all have like 10 in each upgrade, right? We are sprinting so fast. And so a level starts, Jewel. Everybody sprints forward. They open a door, sprinting through it, and it just goes straight into a pit, and about 10 of us just like lemmings died in this pit. And it was like, oh god, stop, don't go through the door, oh god. And we almost failed that round just because half the team just died running through this door. It was incredible.
I don't know, when I play, I have a habit of not looking where I'm going.
Yeah.
So I will always fall in a hole.
Mhm.
And last night, it was to the point where I was like, I'm going to kill myself in game. Because I kept on, there were so many holes, and my dumbass is like, yeah, I'm gonna speed run because, it told me that I can run faster than others. So I'm just gonna run around like a crackhead, and that's what I did, and I died multiple times.
That's why I
And then
have
my
2
friends
variants
killed me.
of NDQU. I never get Leon first. I don't want a last name or numbers. It's so much better. I haven't heard of Gale. We'll check it out.
I couldn't use Jewel Pod as my stream name because it was already taken.
Yeah. I got Yuland as the stream name, and then I have Yulands with a fucking Z in VR chat. And the other Yuland is active enough that, like, they're never gonna get deleted. Not that VR chat, like, deletes old users, but,
I
like...
really do. Because I think I guess if you had like the quest or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you link your account, your old account's still there. I still see my old account when I'm lazy. I'll go and search it up, and I'm like, ah, look, it's still there. Wearing the last avatar I ever wore.
The OG Yuland, they're just a trust rank user. Like, they don't play the game regularly. But they've gotten on recent enough that they have a Mume avatar, so it's not like from 6 years ago when they created an account. They've gotten on since then. Hi, Rosmic. Pretending to be crackhead is fun. Just ask them. What, like ask VR chat or ask the Yuland person?
Good luck finding the Yuland person.
Okay, so anything that would increase risk in PP in return for extra gold is disabled. Sadly, still that cap on the rep of 25. Both. What I think should happen, Yuki. You should have characters that are standard, and you should have characters that are safer seas. And the safer seas should be able to do everything except the PvP rep. I think it's the legend rep. Just literally, you can't do that because you can't kill people. And like, everything else should be in the game, but they don't go over. Right? Because what they don't want is people grinding out all this stuff in safer seas, and then carrying it over to the other one and being like, look, I'm so good at the game, even though they did it on the easy mode. Just keep them separate.
Oh no, Genshin Impact's been telling me. They sent me an email saying, Paimon misses you. I haven't been on Genshin for like over a month. Keep happy.
Depends. What other gachas have you been playing?
I haven't really been playing any. I also haven't been playing Overwatch for the past week.
Then I'm disappointed in you.
What? I played Infinity Nikki.
The last
here and
time-
there, but that's it.
The last time you were here, I told you to play Uma.
What's Uma?
I explained. Uma
Did you?
is the
Was I
gacha.
high then?
You might have been high. It's the
might
gacha
have
with
been
horse
high.
girls. It's the horse racing girls one.
Oh, that game! I forgot! Dude, I saw they came out with another anime for the horse girls like just recently for the spring animes are all coming out right now.
Did they?
So I saw that. I was like, yes, they came out with another horse one. I saw it.
As far as I know, there's 3 seasons of the anime. There is 4 OVAs, which is its own story, and then there's the movie. Go watch the movie. So Uma is not out for NA. You have to play like an emulator to play it on Japanese servers. But it is like literally the best gacha, and that it has the best and most fair rates, and events don't go away. They don't have FOMO shit that's like, hey, you gotta spend $100 now or you might not ever get this thing. It might not come back.
Like, I'm not crazy. I'm pretty sure they did. Oh, also that really, you know that crazy, like, Chinese anime that was supposed to come out? That's, like, 2D, 3D? It's finally out. The first episode, it was so good. That's all I gotta say. I won't ruin it.
Both just friend the Yuan. Not playing Overwatch is a good thing, Yuan. I'd appreciate it if they would rather separate the levels or remove the cat.
They did! It's called Ume.
For Sea of Thieves.
What do you call it? What's that? The horse anime called again? It's
Uma. Uma Musume.
Uma. Yeah, and it's called the Cinderella Gala.
Hi, Dubbin.
They just came out
Okay.
on the 6th.
You and Uma's JP only still Overwatch. Assorted salted opal would be preferable. Honestly, the Overwatch is decently fun because it's literally just Overwatch 1.3 now. The Psy Games is goated, to be honest. It's Overwatch 0.7. I'll never forgive them for ending Dragalia Lost. Lurk crazy. I was crazy once. Dubbin. We're at 3.2 months.
Do you like romance comedy animes?
I like comedy animes. If it's bromance, that doesn't really take away from it, but it's not like I look for bromance stuff.
Okay, well, it's like it's kind of like a romance, but it's very funny. It's called the Gorilla God Go-To Girl, and it's about a girl that got a blessing by the Gorilla God.
I have
and
seen a
she's so
clip of
freaking
this.
Strong. It's so good. The first episode came out.
I have
sorry.
seen-
I watched a lot of new episodes lately, and I'm like, I can't wait for the next one.
I have seen the 50-meter dash, where the one guy's like, "I'm confident in my running. Can I go first?" Okay, sure. And then all the others run, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Let's see what I do." Goes through a fucking wall.
Through a fucking wall. Yes, that's what it is.
Oh, Yulin, I can't remember if
love
I
it.
told you. I did new Monster Hunter update. I did 2 hunts, then my build was finished, Time did not play until Arch Tempered. Oh no. I haven't been playing Monster Hunter as much as I want to. Admittedly, Path of Exile 2 had a new season. And I'm like, oh boy, I want to play Path of Exile 2. So that's what I'm doing. One less tank, yes. But look at the bright side. It's no Overwatch that gets regular updates. Team Fortress 2's SDK is out for everyone. Or at least will be. If I want to play a hero shooter, I'm choosing the good one. Or don't even have
Overwatch.
his cat quest done, slacking. Hey, that's not true. I do have my cat quest done. Fuck you. Yeah, my old build, I need gems. I still need a lot of gems. I need 2 foray gems for my insect glaive. I need a tier 3 crit draw gem for greatsword. And I pretty much have everything for gun lance. I'm back, chat. Welcome back. But since update, my build changed and I got the gems needed, so now I'm all good. I am also playing TF2, and I have to say, it's a lot better than Overwatch. What is this? Why?
My dinosaur.
Julie, you should make a cactus avatar.
I
Literally,
really want to.
Get
Oh
like-
my god, I'm
just get
so
like a
bad.
Kirby-themed cactus.
Oh my god, you're so right. I need to find a Kirby avatar and just draw a whole bunch of lines on it and make it green.
You could literally, like, make it. Like, just make a
I don't know how to
fucking...
make
Oh, you could...
things.
With something this simple, it would just be, like, making a fucking, like, ghost shape, and then give it 2 arms going up. Or, like, 1 going down and 1 up.
If I do it that way, I feel like it would be too Final Fantasy themed.
Yeah. Give it 1 arm going up and then a smaller arm that's, like, lower on its body also
same.
going up.
Sorry.
And then put a fucking Kirby face on it. Add a bunch of the little needles. How have you not done this?
Yeah. Because I don't know how to make stuff.
You could literally watch, like, the donut tutorial for Unity and
I
Blender.
could probably watch the donut tutorial and do it. The closest
Mhm.
thing I ever made was probably putting an avatar together, and it's one of this one. It's this one? I think it's this one. I think I'm changing into it.
I tried to make a
I'm
2D
not
avatar,
changing into it.
but all the guides have
Service
changed.
processing. I changed too many times.
Hi, Logitech. I tried to make a 2D avatar, but all the guides had changed, and so I have no idea fucking how. TF2 Classic is now a thing too.
My friend sent me something that like imports like your 3D avatar into a 2D avatar. I have no idea how to use it, but she sent me it, and I was like, ah, thanks. I made this one.
This is good.
I put this one together, even though the bra is still on. I forgot to take off the bra.
This is way more harder, way more difficult than a cactus would be. Granted, you probably
no,
just
'cause that's
pieced
from
it together,
scratch,
but-
and this one I just pieced it together.
Mm. But TF2 doesn't have Lucio. It's funny you say that because this one's actually a Lucio main.
I love Lucio! Oh my god.
I'll get back to Monster Hunter at some point. Who needs Lucio?
I
TF2
love
when Heavy
Lucio.
exists? Heavy is not a cardio medic. Steak Sandwich says otherwise. Lucio is amazing. Lucio is goated.
Yeah, he's so cool.
I fucking hate Lucio. I don't play Overwatch. But I play... Well, I played Heroes of the Storm, and he was sometimes very difficult for me to deal with. So Lucio was like, I fucking hate this guy. Euland, I fire you from the friendship. It's that I recognize he's a strong character and I have trouble dealing with him. Hi, Kumi. How dare
We
you?
should play Overwatch one day.
Or we could play something else.
Come on, you don't want to be Zenyatta right now. You know, they have the April Fool's patch, and Zenyatta throws googly eyes at people really fast.
No. If you force me to play Overwatch, I'd want to play Torbjorn or maybe Reinhardt Winston.
Torbjorn, so right now Torbjorn in April Fool's, if you hit his turret over and over and over again, it just gets really, really big. Like, you can make it abnormally big. And then with Reinhardt, you could be like a car and just, no matter what, just keep on zooming around unless you hit it something.
Or we could play
And so,
something
like,
fun.
what people do is that they will grab the tank with Reinhardt,
Oh, no.
and then they'll find somewhere they could, like, do donuts and just constantly do it the whole game.
Hi,
And the person's just
Matoshiro.
be sitting there stuck.
You and I know a game you would enjoy. It's Overwatch. It's a game you would love. Brace
See?
yourselves.
They agree.
Here they come. Hi, Joe. Hello, give me their number account. I'll play Overwatch with them.
Oh, so cute.
Their other model's better.
Hold on, I want to be 2D. Hold on, I got a 2D model. Yeah. I'm ready.
Green. Hi, Kyle. Good morning. I don't know. I got into Overwatch wanting to be good with Pharah, and I was dog water with her. So then I had some success with Mei, and then I found nobody ever wanted to tank. And so I find myself playing Winston and Reinhardt a lot. And I did fairly well with those. I had one round
Oh,
as Reinhardt where I think it was London, you know, where the bus is in the way right at the start. We walk out, I send out a slashy thing, and it hits like 4 people. I go around the left side, I hit one guy to death. I've got my ult. I come through the gate, and there's like 4 people in front of me. I hammer down, they die. We get the first point for nothing. We go to the second fight, or the second point, I go around the right side, and I charge one person into the wall, and it hits like 4 of them. And then I just, you know, hammer, and between that and my team, we just fucking kill them. I think I died during that, but again, we just get the second point. And then I don't think I did anything major on the third point, but we just steamrolled them in like 3 minutes, and it was like, well, I think we win this round. Unless they can do that in 2.5 minutes. And that was like a, damn, I just win when I play Reinhardt.
ooh. For Monkey, for his April Fool's patch, is that, of course, you know, he just says Winston all the time. Winston.
Okay.
Winston. But what he does is when he jumps, right, he can slam down
Huh.
mid-jump. So you just hit the, like, control button again, or whatever one he uses, and it just, like, slams. Like, wee, slam.
That doesn't sound like an
Slam.
April Fool's joke. That just seems good.
It was so good. Oh, Baptiste kind of does the same thing, too. But it's with his crouch jump, so you have to jump in the air real high, and then wha-bam!
Main Junkrat, but I also main demo in TF2. Okay, so I'm now looking at the hero
No, it's
list and
mainly
like,
Junkrat,
who
that's
are
fine.
half of these people? Winton.
Winston. It's funny is that my dog Winston walked up to me. That's why I can't really say
Yeah.
Winston.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, he would just come up to me. What is wrong with me? Why did I name my dog after an Overwatch character?
You have made a mistake.
I made a mistake.
I just
then we got
I just
Maui.
imagine your dog in the other room, and you're like, oh my god, I hate this Winston! Get his ass! Get his ass! Kill Winston! Oh my god, you're trash, Winston! And your dog just in the other room just like, ooh.
I try not saying Winston when I play Overwatch. I try to say monkey. I'm like, get the monkey!
No,
Get him!
god.
Get
Joe,
him!
it's so fucking fitting. I hate it.
Wait, I know this one. Oh my god, is it the one with the big butt? Oh my god, it is. Oh my god, I know what this one does. Can you twerk? Twerk, twerk, twerk.
I had a
twerk,
pup named
twerk.
Winston too. Joe fucking spams people laugh. And there was one time there was some drama in our group Dream Shelter. And someone was mad at Joe, and I got on their case. I was like, you should be apologizing to Joe. You put him on the spot. That wasn't cool. And Joe is in the general chat just spamming people laugh, people point, people laugh. And it was like, I'm sitting there trying to be like, you need to apologize. You know, you backed him into a corner. You made him defensive. And this little shit's just spamming people laugh at people. And it's like, fucking really hard to defend you right now, dude. I just hear in the Scottish voice, it's my defense mechanism. Jewel out here cosplaying Frieza. Wait, is this Joe? Joe Mama? The Peepo. This is NDQU.
Saw the butt.
By the way, Elon, can you give Toll a hug?
Oh,
my
that
God.
booty!
She's not
Oh my
streaming anymore.
God.
Why'd she end? Sorry, I'm probably ending for today. My eyes are hurting badly for being too dry. I see. Oh, that's Ogre's.
So, what do you do with that butt? You know, do you shake it
Hi,
more?
giraffe.
Or, like, do you shake it less?
Trispida giraffe. Hi.
The eyeballs just like stuck out to my soul.
Let's see if I can get to Toll. What is this? They had to end due to dry sores. Yeah, I opened up their chat and saw. Hi, Nick. Normally I wouldn't want to mention other streamers, but I love the precious
Hi.
soul.
Hold on.
Where are we walking to? Right now, we are walking through the Dredgehaunt Cliffs of Guild Wars 2. I fucking hated walking in Guild Wars 2, but yeah. Okay. I have found the Toll DMs. Hug. Good job today. All right. Winston. Oh my god.
My dog has multiple nicknames. He got Winton or Wonton.
Kuro! This is like the third time this week. I need to introduce you to more friends. I need to introduce you to more people. You are spoiling me too much. I love you, Kuro. Thank you for the raid. Did you get what you wanted on Monster Hunter? Hi, Harley. Hi, Icy Fire. Oh, I haven't been playing Monster Hunter the last few days, Kuro. I've been playing Path of Exile. And I get to like level 10, and then I go, this character sucks, and I delete it and remake a new character. Because I'm stupid. Okay, that's it. This is a body snatcher. The real Yulin loves attention. I love attention. But Kuro is spoiling me. And like, there's other people that I feel like Kuro could be spoiling as well. Maybe not spoiling, but, you know, giving attention to. He's being too nice to me. You know what, frick you. Unpacks your exile. He got his SSD potentially bricked. I don't think that was what he wanted. Oh, fuck. Hi, Grianne, but oh, please, please tell me that's not what happened. That's awful. Jewel,
Yeah.
when you crouch up and down like that,
Uh-huh.
your name does not match your head. So I'm going to turn on the UI elements in my camera. And you've got stream open, right?
Yeah, of course I do. I like reading the chat.
Go up and down and watch your fucking nameplate as you do
Oh my
it.
god, it looks so dumb!
It's so disorienting. It's so distracting. And like, I'm trying to read and I'm just like, he got his SSD potentially, god damn it, why doesn't it match? And it's like, no, my god, I hate this.
I'm having too much fun with this. Oh my god, I gotta
Hopefully it's just NVIDIA driver being fucky. Boing, boing. Joe, you have a webcam, right? Of course you do. You have Blue Twitch. Set up the you've got VRChat Plus also. Set up the webcam tracking for desktop.
Oh yeah, you can do that. I don't have VRChat Plus anymore, so I
Yeah.
can't. I need to find someone randomly to give it to me again.
He's mad because I said Blue Twitch.
What's Blue Twitch?
Bansley.
Oh. Oh.
Get it? Because Twitch is purple. Bansley, the
Yeah,
other streaming site, is
is-
blue.
I thought of Twitter when you said blue. I don't know why. Although it's not
Psychic
Twitter anymore.
attack, Han North Hug. I'm gonna lurk while I do taxes. Oh fuck, I still need to do taxes. Okay.
Oh, dude, it's already April. It's almost the end of the tax season. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, I've got 6 days. Okay, I've got 6 days.
Dude, when I did my taxes before even taxes were started, I did it like February 1st. I did my taxes immediately.
6 days left at deadline. There's a lot of people complaining about having similar issues with Wilds after updating drivers. So you're just hoping the SSD is fine and it's just NVIDIA being NVIDIA. Yeah. That looks like a fun name, but I'm like, okay, I gotta think about how to say this. Hi, Prince Aculus. I think I said it right. It's one of those names that, like, it doesn't look like it should have anything tricky, but, like, I don't know, it's so unique, I'm like, I don't know how to say this. Oh my god. I don't know what words to use. I made myself think of fucking Rap God the way I said that one line. Webcam not plugged in. I've not had it plugged in forever. Last time was when I streamed. Well, go plug it in. Hello, perfect pronunciation, by the way. Yes. I used to, like, tease streamers. I used to make fun of them when somebody would come into their stream and they'd like,
Oh,
I don't
no.
know how to say your name. Is it this?
Oh,
And then,
no,
like,
this is gonna be
day
Vietnam
3.
flashbacks.
Day 3 of me streaming was like, hi there. Oh god, I have no fucking clue. The moment I had to pronounce things, I was like, oh, this is hard. Hi, Kyo. Kyo Hug, most people overpronounce the U.
Remember when you came to my stream for the first time and I sat there for like 20 minutes trying to say your name and I just couldn't?
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I was like, oh my god, it's the person I watched on Twitch! What are you doing here?
I remember I was in my Discord and I saw the purple icon and I was like, oh, this person streams. And I opened the stream and you're walking on a treadmill and I was like, whoa, you have a treadmill too. Hi, sort of. I think you were the first person that got a treadmill from seeing me.
Yeah, I actually did. I was like, I'm gonna do that too. That looks so much fun.
Mhm.
And then my VR broke, and
Hi.
I can't.
I
Gotta do an IRL one though.
I told my parents, I was like,
Offering
yeah,
up
somebody was, in my Discord and they got a treadmill because I got one. And my parents were like, hold on, wait. So, like, you inspired somebody to get a treadmill and start, working out too? I was like, I mean, I guess so. I don't know if I'd say inspired, but they're like, oh my god, Eulid, we're so proud of you. And I was like, oh. So now they, like, love hearing about anytime somebody gets a treadmill.
Oh, nice.
Hi, how's
I was
you?
the first.
We're good.
I'll
You
always
were...
be the first.
You were literally the first. And you never forget your first, right?
Never forget the first. Just like it. Oh, hold on. I won't say that.
No, that's the way it works. You never forget your first. Your first person that got a treadmill because of you, your first kiss, your first rim job, you never forget your first.
You know, I'm so. Okay.
Did you catch that mid-sentence? Like, hang on.
I had to stop myself because I realized what you said at the end, and I was like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna shut up.
First ERP, true. You never forget your first.
I remember the first time I ERP'd, oh, no! I'll never do it again. That shit sucks.
You're
You
what?
know, people get off to it, but not me, no.
I don't remember it.
Stuff.
I think you've just suppressed it. I think it's there. I remember my first ERP, like, ERP. That was on a private server in WoW. Text-based. I was a blood elf hanging out in Stormwind.
Is that what ERP was before? It was just text-based?
Yes. Hi, Kodiak.
Oh my god! I've never done anything like
No.
that.
Listen to how bad this is, Jewel.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
hanging out as a blood elf in Stormwind, and this night elf comes up, and they're like, "What's a blood elf doing here?" And all the on this private server, the Horde and Alliance could talk to each other, and all the Alliance they were like, "They're cool. They you know they're just a healer, so they just keep themselves alive, but they don't attack anybody. They're cool. They're nice. They just hang out." And they're like, "Oh, that's cool." I'd show them if they wanted to see. And we're like, show what? And they're like, oh, you know, fucking, you know, the world, or I don't remember what they said. And I was like, yeah, sure. So they walk with me to one of the inns in Stormwind that has like these crazy deep cellars to go away from everybody. And we go down there, and they're like, take your clothes off. So I'm like, oh my god, are we doing this? I'm like 15 or 16. They take all their clothes off.
It was in game.
This is in-game. They sit down as a night elf, which is like, they sit on their knees, and their head is like right at crotch height. Hi, Fishy. Welcome.
Oh my
And
god.
they don't say anything for 5 minutes. And I'm like, okay, they literally haven't moved. Did they go AFK? And I go, oh, wait. In World of Warcraft, if you want to do an emote, you type slash the emote. So like /sit, /cheer. But if you wanted to say whatever you want, like a custom emote, you type in /e and then whatever you want. So you'd be like, /e gently kisses your stomach, right? And it would say, Yulin gently kisses your stomach. But Horde and Alliance cannot see those from each other. So they're typing in /e like a fucking novel, and I can't see any of it. And I'm like, if you're using /e, I can't see it. And they're like, I have been exclusively typing in /e for the last 10 minutes. Fuck. And so we then had to do it with just like asterisks in just say chat. And it was super cringe. And that was my first time ERPing.
Oh no! I always forget that you're also older than me, so it's like, oh man, no! And then I realized that you just been playing games longer.
This was like 2007.
I was 6
Yeah.
years old.
Yeah.
I wasn't even touching a video game. I was just learning what like GTA was, and my aunt was like, "Can I play too?" And my dad like,
Mhm.
"No, you're not allowed in the strip clubs."
My first ERP was on Habbo Hotel. Holy.
Oh my god.
I also remember my first VR chat ERP. Do I talk about that one? Fuck it,
My
I'll talk
VR
about
chat
it. I'm
ERP
degenerate. I
was
talk about
boring
worse
as
stuff.
fuck.
So in VR chat, this guy, he flirts a lot in chat. In a Twitch chat of a streamer that we watch. And he's like, him and I are usually at odds, teasing each other, disagreeing with each other. And at a certain point, he's like, yeah, why don't you kiss me? And I was like, yeah, what is this, a date? And he's like, yeah, it's a date. And then the next day, he's like, where the fuck were you? And I was like, what do you mean, where the fuck was I? He's like, thought we had a date. And I was like, I thought we were just fucking Twitch banter. You actually wanted me to show up? And he's like, yes.
Oh.
And so the next day I actually show up. We meet up in VR chat. And I'm like, hey, I don't know what you're actually planning to do here. You know, I'm not really, like, planning to go that far.
That is not what I fucking expected to see when I turn around.
Two repos and a peepo.
And he's like, you're not planning to go all the way? Well, that's fine, that's fine. Let's just, you know, you can stop anytime you want, but, you know, let's just try some stuff. You know, hey, go get some lube and, you know, yada yada. And so we you know, you're Pete, I got off. And I remember at the end of the thing and like, wow, I went into that saying, I don't want this to be a thing, and then he just fucking finessed me. What the hell happened? At the end,
You
though,
got finessed in.
at the end, he literally said, all right, so you ready for round 2? And I was like, I mean, we can try, but, you know, I'm closing in on 30 and a dude. We've got a cooldown period at this point. Yeah, I don't think it's happening, Chief. And he literally just stood up and went, don't fucking ever call me Chief during ear... Okay, yeah, alright, thanks, gotta go. It was just like...
Dude, I'm
whoa.
like, I'm not gonna lie, if I'm in the middle of doing it and I make a joke and they don't laugh at it while we're doing it, that's a buzzkill. I'm sorry, I'm that person. I like to have comedy wherever I'm at. Even if we're in the middle of hardcore doing it and I make a joke in the middle of it and you don't laugh, I'm gonna lose it.
So for me, it was like my first time ERPing in VR chat. I'd ERP'd a lot in like text-based stuff. You know, Discord, World of Warcraft, Rift, WildStar, yada yada. But first time like in VR chat where it's like, hey, we're literally like I can hear your voice. It's like we're
Were
in
you
a
in
call
full
together.
body or in half body? That's the other thing, cause like
Half
half body
body.
is different from full body.
I don't think I had trackers then.
Too. That would also make sense. Half body and full body is like everything's different. I'll say that. I done both, and I hated it.
Yeah, Jewel? Yeah?
Yeah, I done both and I hated it. And it was with the same person too. And
I
it was
don't-
like the first time it was with my actual I was dating him, and then of course one day I got drunk and high and I had my VR, you know, I got full body for the first time, and
Mhm.
I decided, yeah, I'm gonna go talk to my ex and ERP with him.
I don't know if
Worst
you
mistake of my
realized
life.
how much you just exposed yourself with the entire room just looking at you like, oh, I see we've got an expert on the subject here.
No, not an expert. I only done it 2 times. They think Ewan is the
For
expert.
me, it was my first time ERPing in VR chat. For them, it was their first time ERPing with a guy. So I think they were kind of pushing themselves out of their comfort zone a little bit as well. And when I was like, yeah, I don't think it's happening, Chief, that just really sent him back to, oh, this isn't the usual grill. This is like one of the homies. Oh, God, I gotta go. Everyone an expert here.
Yeah, everyone's an expert.
Cover your ears, Fishy. Also, hi, Fish. You think Fishy is too innocent and pure to hear this? I think Fishy's sitting there going, huh, amateurs.
I'll say this now: if they're over the age of 18, there is no such thing as innocent and pure in their head.
Uh-huh.
They're over the age of 18. Yeah, nah, they're not pure anymore.
I got Fish. In 2007, I was busy with Assassin's Creed 1 time to get banned. Good morning, full. In my profession, that's how you spell it? Yeah? I'll make a little, at least it wasn't Matt Streep cooldown period. Meanwhile, me, someone who's never even kissed a girl, even in VR chat, okay. I'm wholesome and innocent. Kissed a guy. I have no comments to make.
It's okay, I never kissed a girl either.
Fishy! I gotta switch pins. Fishy. Your likes are public. Your follows are public.
Okay.
Now, they
Talk
think
about
they
that.
know, right? Anybody hearing this, they're like, ooh, they know, right? But between you and me, the alt account? I know, Fishy.
They know.
Mwah.
Better watch out.
Ooh.
I'm just imagining Space Fish dropping to their knees and doing the Darth Vader.
No! Tentacles are never innocent. Oh, I bet Fish likes a lot of cool art. Let me go check. We know. Cairo. Hi, boss. Euland, you're dumb got him.
Oh, one of my friends taught me a phrase. I don't use it right half the time, but when I do, it's funny. They taught me bounce on it, Daniel-san.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know
Bounce
what
on
that
it.
is, but I tried using it.
My favorite thing is bounce on it with Final Fantasy memes. Where it's
I have a GIF and it's Mr. Peabody, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing like trying to like hypnotize you, saying bounce on it.
Have you played much
What
Final Fantasy
hypnotizer?
14? Oh no, we talked about this earlier. You got to level 8. There's
I got to level 8. I want to play more, but there's so much dialogue with my dyslexic brain. I can't understand most of it.
there's a lot of like important like dramatic speeches in VR chat. And putting bounce in it in those is so fucking funny. With my favorite being this guy who's like, I gave humanity a chance. I walked with you, fought with you, broke bread with you, bounced on it with you. And it's just seeing bounced on it just thrown into this phrase or this speech that's typically so like intense. Is just holy. Also, somebody ping Pet Yuki. How do you know their alt account? That seems rather fishy. Reasons.
Daniel-san is a Karate Kid reference?
Yeah. I mean, so the
Dude, I
main
haven't
reference
watched Karate
is
Kid since I was
bounce
a
on it.
kid.
The main joke is bounce on it.
Bounce on it.
Yeah.
But they added 2 jokes together.
Well, they added just
More funny.
the other. They added Karate Kid, but you could be like bounce on it, Winston, in Overwatch.
I'm not gonna do that.
You
My
could-
friends will take it out of context and say, "Are you talking about your dog?" No.
You could be playing Repo and be like, "Oh shit, gnomes, bounce on them!" Like, it's applicable to anything. Also, imagine having a cooldown period. Oh, don't worry, Pixel. You're still young. You'll get it. It'll be fast approaching. You've got it now, and then one day you won't. You won't know what it is.
I'm 24, and I'm still
And
figuring out the world.
You're not gonna have a cooldown period,
I'm
Joel.
30.
Oh.
I think I'm 31 and I'm still figuring out the world. Fuck me.
The the ADHD
like that.
hate. I'm doing RAM stick troubleshooting. I love rapidly turning my PC on and off. Isn't Daniel-san a Karate Kid reference? Yes. Comfy looking dragon on the ground there. This is Full Metal Ratchet. They actually stream every day, but about now is their nap time. They decided to hang out and listen to me because I guess they wanted a rather chaotic and delirious nap. Hi, Shion. What's on it, Winton? Y'all know how the world works? It'll always be fertile and breedable. Yeah? God, I wish I had a cooldown period.
What's the point of the cooldown period again?
The cooldown period is as men get older, they cannot come as much. And so, let's say they bust a nut, they probably can't get hard for, a couple minutes to maybe half an hour.
Thank God I'm a woman.
Yeah, it is not a girl problem. Bet. Now hold on. Sometimes you have the cooldown. Sometimes you're just dealing with something that's so arousing
I have
that
periods.
like
That's my cooldown.
you can just back to back it. And some people just don't deal with it. Some people, they're just like, cooldown, what the fuck is that? But most guys, they bust. Then they're soft for some time. They're on cooldown. You have to do your cool
No.
down rotations. I'm at the most fuckable state of my
Yeah,
life,
one
and the
frame.
only thing fucking me is life. I'm old. Bust a what? Buster Nat. IKEA, we're busting ghosts. Sure you will, bud. Sure you will. Recharging, please stand by. Ah. Oh, I need a
When I
drink.
think about it, the guys that I dated, they sucked at sex. That's all I gotta say. They had a cooldown period.
Look, the cooldown period does not mean you suck at sex. It means you're just a dude. Now,
woman who wants to do it.
you gotta work around it, right? You know, you gotta... This is why not coming too fast is such a big thing for a lot of guys and girls. Is because you come too fast and you can't get hard for 20 minutes. That's kind of a mood killer. Unless you're planning to go for a long time, you know. Bust at the start, take care of her for a while, and then bust again later. Like, it... I'm explaining fucking sex to people. Jesus.
Thanks. I don't understand it, even though I had sex quite a bit.
You got a
Very basic,
pregame! Insert the original Halo Shield recharge sound. So welcome to Yulin's Twitch channel. Should I be listening to this while at work? I feel like we're not explaining like the overly hot stuff. We're more like explaining the
Talking about,
biology
you
of it.
know, the biology, not a guy eating someone out, you know?
Switch the Yulin cosplay to a Cairo cosplay between cooldowns.
But Ewan's specialty would be the fish doing it instead.
No. Oh.
When's
my-
the like the bunny fit stream? Because like Yulin in a bunny suit would look so good. Not because I'm obsessed with bunny outfits or anything.
Jewel?
I got news for you. He has pictures.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So we talked about Blue Twitch earlier, right, Jewel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have a blue Twitch?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
What?
Should
Why
I
not?
get one? I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you want one, I have fun with
I
it.
don't even know what I would do with it. It would just be there. It'd be like another account that I have, and I'm like, I don't touch it. Just like how I made a YouTube channel, and there's only one clip on it, and I never touched it again.
I mean, I'm not planning to do too much with mine. I'm planning to, like, grow it big and, like, make money with it. I kinda just like sharing stuff.
Oh. Sharing is caring.
I mean, that is literally the point of it, yes. If you want to see stuff like that of me, that's where. It's weird that fast recovery is kind of a turn-on for me. Is that okay to talk about, or is that too on the nose? No, that's fine. Is fast recovery in women a turn-on? Because women don't deal with cooldown period.
Yeah, just ask me the questions. I got you. I'm the woman.
Okay, maybe for a woman it would be like, alright, round 2.
So just the eagerness of a woman being like, wow, I'm so turned on, I want more,
Now,
and that's attractive to you.
I get very impatient when it comes to doing that kind of thing.
Mm.
And that's because I'm just that person that's constantly, you know.
Mm.
I hate to say it. I hate it. I hate it.
Have the talk with a femboy walking through a tundra. Wasn't on my bingo card, but let's see where it goes. Gotta respect the subtlety tree to get preparation for cooldown resets. Oh, I got a
I'm
bunny
gonna play
outfit
Roblox
too.
Bingo now.
Say that again?
Roblox Bingo.
Easter's getting close. You bunny suit 2.0. There is potential there. Oh my goodness. Upload cake pics, but actual cakes. You could do that.
Bunny suit for Easter.
Should I do sex work is a fucking double barrel shotgun of a question. Yeah. Nealon isn't gonna grow it big, but his viewers sure will. I mean, here's the thing. Anytime I post on Blue Twitch, it's like, do you want to promote this post? And I'm like, I don't even know what that means. No, don't promote it. I only want people that are like going to look for this to find it. I get that on Twitter
I'll
all the
find
time.
Your family soon, just like how I found your throne.
Cairo, I found your throne yesterday. I may have made a suggestion.
Uh-oh.
I missed what you just said, Joe.
You have a seat on your head.
What? What? Oh, God, get off! Get off of him! Oh, it's hideous! Get off! Jewel, get off
What
him!
happened to my body?
Oh, God!
Got elongated.
Oh,
There
now it
we
looks
go.
natural.
It's because I was Z.
I'm gonna be honest, that kind of motion with that shape, I think might be enough to get some bots in here.
God. I saw the email about a suggestion. Let me fucking check. Elan's poor post forever stuck as privates. No, that's not true. The way we've done Blue Twitch is if there's not anything that's like really bad showing, if it's just the outfit, then it's public. And if it's, you know, the bits start coming out, then it's then it's follower only.
Yeah. I just want to see the public stuff because
That's an option.
one day I will be in a bunny suit.
Why wait?
Because I have no money.
Oh.
I just started working again. I work at a insurance company, and I sell insurance for cars.
Fuck me. We are at 4.9
for
miles.
My state.
And I think this is the end.
Allstate?
But Jewel, that's what
No,
throne is
But
for.
close. Yeah, I have a throne. I don't use it though.
Fuck.
I bet you no one can figure it out. Oh wait, never mind. It is connected to my Twitch. Fuck.
All right. We are at 4.9 miles. We are starting a
Just
new
make it
video.
longer.
Well, we're in for the long haul. I don't think it's too long of a video. Oh wait, it's Wednesday. I'm Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna say,
Wednesday.
what do you mean we're in it for the long haul?
We
got
do.
repo today, man.
We technically can walk the whole video though.
Technically, walk. You still have time until repo.
I have an hour and a
know,
half
it
till
didn't
repo starts. This video is 52 minutes
You wanna
long.
play with us today?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna try. I'm downloading it
Yeah.
right now. I'm downloading the R-Man thingy.
R2 Modman.
R2 Modman.
Thank you.
Want to make sure
And
you're
then
getting
I
the
gotta
right
figure
thing.
out-
Because
Yeah, the right thing.
you're
I
not
think
you're
I
not
did.
downloading
It's
something called
R2
R-Man,
Modman.
are you?
No, I just called it R-Man.
Okay, okay.
You get it like Armin from Attack on Titan? R-Man?
No, I was
Armin.
thinking
Oh.
well, I was thinking Armenian is what I was thinking.
Oh, Jeff.
Oh, I'm thinking of Armin from Attack on Titan because he's useless, you know?
Mm.
They were talking about stuff, so I had to bring out the couch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, the casting couch, my favorite. Oh.
You're just in it.
Why does the casting
I
couch
just did
have
it.
no siege? SMH, my.
There you go.
Hold on, I can be a seat.
But how are they not private
Pigment
if you don't promote
activate.
them to a higher rank? Okay, Zoe. Alright.
What does that mean?
Well, we're in it for the long haul
Activate,
cry.
hold on.
You wouldn't download an Armenian, would you?
Pigment activate.
I absolutely would.
Ah!
Euland, hi Dingo, and hi Bingo.
I'm carrying.
Good lord.
Absolute chaos on your stream right now.
I am aware. I don't know how full is sleeping to this. They probably aren't.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they are, because I'm the person. I like to sleep in a public black hat and a whole bunch of people be screaming their heads off.
I can sleep anywhere. I've slept in lobbies with like Lolathon and shit. This one is like, I need the proper lighting to sleep. So, I think Oyasumi is doing a lot of work for them right now. They brought a whole couch. I feel like Full can sleep to anything. I don't think Full can sleep to anything. I think think Full has mastery of software to help them sleep. Yulin get Oyasumi? Maybe. This is not a request. There's things I have to get first. I need to get Seribot first. It's a demand. Cairo, we're in your favorite zone. Argus. Motherfucker, it's on Steam.
It's not the cactus anymore.
Oyasumi is a slept-on software. I want a lootable couch in repo. Holy shit, Argus. Ah. Oyasumi. Not.
I hear Argus and I just think of the one thing.
Oh, yeah?
Comics.
Oh.
You know what, Joe? I'm gonna start calling it Oyasumi.
You fucking won't.
What?
Holy crap, that's a deep accent.
You don't like Oyasumi?
Oh, Yasumi.
Sumi.
Say it properly.
No, Sumi.
Oh, Yasumi.
Alright, we're doing dinosaurs now.
Oyasumi.
A Brachiosaurus.
What's wrong? I love this model, by the way. There's a clip on Core's channel of us exploring world, and we found a spinning toilet, and I turn into this shark, and I'm spinning the other way on it. I think of that every time I see this little shark. Did you see the April Fool's version of the Five Skies map?
Oh, so you change out of it right as I get back with mine. Come on.
Oh, my bad.
I'm gonna take that as a no, Joe.
No.
The Five Skies map, which is by the guy that did the shark. He just put a shit ton of rats in it. Like, there's just rats everywhere, and when you walk by them, they look at you. Hi, Ravi. Thank you for the
If
follow.
you stand on them, you spin.
I've slept in karaoke with no earmuffs and without Oyasumi. That's impressive. I have fallen asleep in karaoke, but I don't fall asleep there. I mean, after a lot of alcohol, of course. Your Cairo's favorite zone, Oyasumi. Oyasumi. What's a story that we can talk about? I talked a little bit about Tales. One thing I didn't mention from Tales is that we got stuck in a town, and we needed to talk to all the NPCs. And we were looking for like 20 fucking minutes. And eventually Dory was just like, try to leave town. And that's why when we found Judith, it was like, that is some fucking bullshit. I feel robbed from that one. That one time at band camp. Elon walks backwards at 2K followers. I would love to do something like that, but I feel like I'd get hurt. Walking backwards for
Yeah,
5
don't be like
miles
me.
sounds really fucking hard.
Tell me, I'll tell you this. I didn't do 5 miles, but I did do it backwards for a bit, and it's not easy. Learn from my mistakes.
I can flip around, although I don't do it that often. I can walk backwards. And like, do it for a little bit. Oh.
You're cheating. You have handles.
You're just dumb if you don't have handles. I'll fucking say it.
Hey.
How many
I
times have you
wanna
fallen? How many times have you fallen?
No, talk about it.
Yeah. Get some fucking stuff to hold on to when you're on a treadmill in VR.
Hey. It's because I do funny things.
Okay.
If I can get a treadmill that has handles, at some point in the future.
When is the tail
I'll
zone?
rent
Yes.
that one.
Fucking never. Bro leaving left. So stupid. That one time at band camp. You effectively made Cairo infertile yesterday? Skillin. Well, but we don't get this joke. It's been like a few weeks and we still don't get this joke.
Which joke?
Global likes to say that I make Cairo sound fertile.
Like, they want to get pregnant?
We don't know.
Oh.
Elin, how did you make me infertile? I have to go for now. Bye-bye. Bye, Yuki. Have a good one.
Bye.
Good job today. Working on the desert next.
Bye, Yuki.
I
The desert?
don't know how long it'll take. Yes, the desert.
The desert. The desert?
For Minecraft videos.
The desert.
The next one is the desert. I was trying to find
You know
it
how
in
hard-
large biomes, and I couldn't. I didn't find a
Can't
good
find
one.
the desert. The desert is like the hardest biome to find in Minecraft. I think it used to be the jungle. Now it's the desert.
Well, so I'm playing on like creative servers, so I can literally just locate biome, which will find the biome if it's within 10,000 blocks. But I went through like 3 worlds with large biomes selected and was not finding it. And it was just like, holy shit.
Uh-oh.
So I made a single biome world, so it was just desert. But the problem is, it's full of fucking oceans and rivers, and like it's mountains that have just been covered in sand. So it's like not actually a desert. It looks awful. And it was like, fuck, dude. So I made a super flat world. I made it with the desert preset, and it's very flat. I'm gonna have to do some editing. Like I'm thinking of adding dunes, which I don't think will be too hard. And I'll see what other stuff I can do to make it not look just so unbearingly flat. But you gonna alert, Gravy? I don't have alert command, but okay. But yes, the desert one is next. I think it'll go fast. I think because it's so flat, it'll be really easy to make the path for, so. Elin, how did you make me infertile? Cairo, wind lamp. I have a lamp in my living room and bedroom. Hi, Shion. I put one in your VR room, Cairo. Or fairy lights. Come on, Bonoy. Don't touch the lamp or you'll wake up in your old life. Really? I find deserts all the time, but I only play every 5 years. I hate the fucking world generation options for Minecraft. They're so ass. Make sure if you put in a pyramid, to have a Pizza Hut across the path from it. General just like me, for real. What I'm planning to do is
I need is the code.
it might even be like in his channel already.
Yeah.
I have to figure that out because I don't know who this person is.
IIYKO.
Oh, you just
I think it'll be very easy to find like Lightmatica stuff for the desert, like a temple. If I can find like a massive superstructure, oh, you can bet you're putting that. I'm putting that in. Oh, Sentinel just like me, for real? Why is Full so gosh darn cute? You know, the text you got at work story was wild. Oh yeah. So, a story I was telling on Cairo's channel yesterday. Cairo's always worried that like he shows his boss or a coworker his phone to like, hey, look at this meat. And then while he's doing that, he gets like a text from somebody that's like, oh, I'm gonna put it in your ass tonight. And he's always terrified of getting like a text like that from a friend. Well, for me, I was at work, and my quality support, not my quality support, it was my QA, basically the person I turn work into and helps me like fact check my stuff. She's like, hey, we've got this new program called 3GIS. I need to put it on your computer. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so she's sitting at my chair. She's at my cubicle on my computer, installing this stuff. And I'm kind of standing next to her. And we're just talking. My phone is face up next to the keyboard. So like literally right next to her hand. And I get a text message. And you know, this is when I started being lewd, kind of had my little awakening. And somebody, I think it might have been Matthews, sent me the text message or like a Discord message that said, God, I want to bend you over your desk tonight. When do you get off work or something like that? And she looked down, read that, and I kind of just saw it, grabbed my phone, went, huh, and then put it in my pocket, you know, trying to act like nothing happened, but she was stun locked. She was like, "Oh my god, what did I just read? I gotta download the thing." And it was like, I kind of just had that happen. I was like, you know what? Don't even care. That'll teach you to read my messages. Need a Matthews in my life like that. Shit would be so affirming. I mean, he is around. He's probably not here today because he's working today. But he pops in.
I'm supposed to be working.
Well, you called off. You're not supposed to be working.
Yeah, I called off. I woke up and I was like, third day at my new job. I don't want to be there. Dude, they made me be a telemarketer yesterday. So I had to go and call people in my state and ask, like, hey, you know, this is Jewel, with, you know, something insurance. I don't want to waste your time. We are coming in with a quote that's a little bit lower. What is the quote that you come in every month? Like, what do you pay for your insurance every month? You know how many people cussed me out because I called them 3 times in a row? And it's not my fault because the system just forces people to recall them.
That sounds
So we
awful.
get them to get what we want from them.
Yeah, telemarketing sounds like a fucking rough job.
I'm so happy I don't have to do that. I'm so happy I'm in sales representative. My boss only did that, so then he's like, so you appreciate our workers in the Philippines.
Yeah. That's good, that's good. Pop this. Me taking a safety
There's
pin to
also-
Ewan's balls. Cairo, did you look? Cairo, did you check the thing? What's the quote you come in at? I don't know, let me ask my wife's name. Oh my goodness. Throne won't load? No! You hate to see it. Don't laugh at that,
Yes.
Noodles. Yesterday, tonkatsu is lunch. Hell yeah. You guys are never gonna believe what my lunch is today. We had our burrito for
Myself lunch
breakfast.
today for work.
We have a protein bar after walk. We've got 3 hard-boiled eggs lined up. And really pushing the envelope with this one. 2 potatoes for dinner with ketchup.
Like, oh man, what should I eat for breakfast? Remembering I made myself lunch for today for work. I'm just gonna eat that for breakfast. It's a sandwich.
Daring today, are we? Don't tell me what I find funny, Milk Boy. I will. Because what you've just found funny is harassment toward me. It's very threatening. It's a hostile Twitch environment. You're going to be reported. You're going to be punished most likely. 47 inches. What about what's 47 inches, Kyra? Why are you saying this specific number just now? This specific measurement? Elon, you should go out on a limb and put salt on some of those. Huh?
Can
Oh,
anyone even put 47 inches inside them?
oh yeah. The anal cavity goes really deep. It's just got to be able to be bendy enough to turn.
What?
Yeah, no, it goes about like 6 to 8 inches in, and then it turns. You're a freak. Tell them what it is, Cairo. I had to get the yardstick to get an idea. 47 is rookie numbers. I literally found out Cairo had a throne yesterday. Immediately went to Amazon, put in certain words. It's like a fucking drain snake for your booty hole.
What? I just got back from the bathroom. A what for you? What now?
Cairo is talking about something that somebody suggested on their throne. 47 inches.
What the?
How fit it me?
Keep suggesting it until
Cairo,
Cairo gets ads for it everywhere.
Cairo, what the
Eland, how did you even prep 47 inches deep? Okay. So the first thing you do is take an enema. When taking enemas, there is...
What is an enema?
Enema is something that makes you poop.
Oh.
It can be a laxative. It can be as simple as putting water up your butt. Your butt has 2 sections. Hi, Dino Zoomies. So there's the first pocket, which, you know, if you're doing an enema for that, no time at all. There is the inner sphincter, so you've got the outer one and then the inner one. If you have stuff go past that, then you need to clean out both, and this takes a lot longer. So let's say you flush out both. That is how you prepare for that, and then with something that's, you know, 47 inches long, you would lube the entire thing. The rule when doing anal stuff is lube liberally. Do not try to save, just fucking... You literally cannot do too much lube. You can absolutely do not enough lube. And that's how you take 47 inches. Elon, I gotta send you the shock value video. Explain later
You know,
tonight.
I'm eating a sandwich. This is a great conversation.
You didn't lose your appetite. You're still eating.
No, because I've seen a lot worse and heard a lot worse.
What's up, Joe?
Sounds like you're speaking
I
from
have
experience.
too,
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I want to hear about this sort of thing while I'm eating.
Do you not know about mine?
No.
Oh, well, I
They still
suggested
are
a
hard.
47 for Cairo. The biggest I have is 36. Joe just looking around like, whoa.
I've been on the internet since before the Millennium Ball dropped.
Good afternoonies. What a time to come in.
That is.
Oh boy, I'm glad I finished eating before
Oh,
this.
that
Use
drop.
the whole barrel. What do you mean this combo is tasty? Learning lessons
Oh.
that will last me a lifetime. Love this place.
Yeah, I wasn't even conceived yet, man.
Yeah, I know. You never got to see how he...
I was a 2001 baby.
Yeah, you just a wait.
That's a long sandwich.
How do you feel like that? Like, I think it's 2009 kids that just turned 18.
Mm-hmm.
You must feel old.
I mean, what makes me feel old is when you tell me something from my childhood just turned 20.
Oh.
Recently,
2007 was 18 years ago.
in recent years, it was Wind Waker is 20
Oh,
years old
2000.
now. When I saw that one hit me like a truck.
I messed up my
I think
years.
so. Pat Foja.
Yeah, I feel the same way. LOL, you're old as fuck. Okay, Ty. Shrug. Anymore? I just accept my age. Yeah, there was probably 25 to 30. I felt really bad about my age. I felt like, oh god, I'm getting old too fast. What is happening? 25 in particular.
People complaining about being in their 30s a year.
Hey,
Uh-huh.
I'm almost at
So
25.
low.
Don't make me feel bad.
Well, so I turned 25 and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I thought I just turned 20. What the fuck just happened to the last 5 years? I feel like I blinked and
Nothing.
20 to 25 was gone. And from 25 to 30, I kind of stressed out about growing older. I really didn't like my birthdays. It felt like time was going too fast. And then when I hit 30, it probably... Oh, God. I stressed out a lot.
Nice.
And then I kind of just got over it. And it was like, you know what? I don't mind being this old now. I'm still fucking cute. With age comes experience for me. I blame COVID. Turned 2 years into a big old blip. Yes and no. For me, it was 20 to 25, which was long before COVID. That's like, oh, I blinked and it's gone. 25 was 2010 for me. 2010 was 19 years old for me? Alright, stop. Jesus.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I
No,
need a
you're
sandwich.
not. No, you're not.
I'm sorry.
Hit your fucking mute
I'm
button.
Sorry.
That image of a 40-year-old girlfriend was so assuring for me, since it shows that we can still be so cool. We are at 5.9 miles. Time is it? Almost 12?
Man stuck in a woman's body. Help me.
I hear they have surgeries for that now.
Meanwhile, I'm turning 32 this year. I still feel like mentally, I'm still 18 to 20, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening to me? What's a story I got for you guys? A streamer was hit by a car.
Oh, fuck.
So
Which one?
in Russia, there is a streamer who is doing a big subathon of him riding his bike across Russia and a big chunk of Europe. And one of his friends lives in France, was gonna bike from France and meet him to like the goal point in Russia. I don't remember his name, but the clip of him is like, he stopped along the side of the road, he's messing with his camera, and it's two viewpoints. There's one viewpoint looking at the ground in front of him, there's another viewpoint on his face. And you hear cars going by, but it's, not really that big of a worry. He's on the side of the road. And then he just gets fucking hit by a car going like 30 to 40 miles per hour. Like, it just hits him, and he starts yelling. And the stream stays on for like 15 minutes. People came to help him. He was put into a ambulance. And one of the paramedics like picks up the phone and is like, oh, he's literally streaming, and they turn the stream off. The car hit is kind of gnarly. It's very like, it doesn't show any graphics, it doesn't show any blood, but like you just hear the impact and him screaming, and it's kind of like a little gut-wrenching to hear. There has been an update though. Aside from some fucking bruising, he was kind of fine. He's just like totally okay. What was he streaming on? Twitch.
Oh, God, I hope he
And so, yeah, happy ending. He seems to be okay, which is I mean, yay, yippee. Because that would have fucking sucked to like watch somebody die on stream. But yeah, I saw that on Livestream Fails. I saw the video of it hitting him. I'm glad it wasn't worse, but I could see it being really upsetting to some people. But yeah, that was the story from Livestream Fails of the day. I'm very happy it had a happy ending. I don't know. There haven't been too many people that die like live on stream on Twitch, right? Have there been any? I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Not live. I don't think so. I know there's a lot of people that set their houses on fire while live. That was funny.
I know there's the one guy who locked his girlfriend outside in like freezing cold weather and she died while he was streaming.
Wow.
There's a few people that have been robbed on stream.
I didn't hear about that. Some guy like robbed some hookers and like, they were like drugging him and everything live on stream. And then they turned off the stream and stole them.
That's crazy. Believe it or not, outside of people who are Fortune 500 grind setters, people don't tend to just suddenly switch to super serious adult overnight. Yeah. Oh yeah, that stream was wild. Hi, Dore. People used to get swatted more often. People used to get swatted a lot more often. Yeah. It's,
My family got swatted when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, it was the wrong house.
Of course it was.
It was supposed to be our neighbor's house, but because we lived out in the middle of nowhere, and no one had numbers on their house to tell you, like, what house is what property, and of course Google Maps was wrong about everything back then. So they went to our house. I was sleeping on the couch, apparently. I slept through the whole thing. But I guess like they pinned my mom and my dad while they were sleeping in bed. Like they came in full force and like put your hands up, like being all loud, while me and my brother were just like sleeping.
Hmm. You got a chaotic group today? A little bit. I think the closest we got was the guy going AFK during his 24-hour stream and dying. I think I remember that. No, I don't remember. I feel like I vaguely remember it happening, but I don't remember any details. What's another story I have for you guys? Let me think of a happier story. There was a Steam clarification to their rules. So Steam recently announced in an update, if you buy a game and then it goes on sale, so you refund the game and then you buy it again with the new price, this does not constitute abuse. You can do that. That's totally okay. Also, hi Violet. So, as per fucking usual, Steam W. God, we love Steam. Yeah. Yeah, but like, I guess some game companies were arguing like, hey, this person just bought our game for $60, and then we went on sale for 50% the next day, so they refunded it. They shouldn't be able to do that. They should, you know, be excluded from the sale. And Steam was like, fucking no.
Fucking expensive. I understand why you would do that.
We got my neighbor arrested because he threatened to shoot me and the police that went to his house. Got a domestic abuse report from his wife. Then after that, they searched the house and found drugs and unlicensed firearms. Gah.
Oh, did I tell you that someone got stabbed outside my apartment like a month ago?
Yes, you actually did.
His friend
Which-
did.
Which is crazy and concerning. Stay safe, please.
I am. I make sure I don't go out at night.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've ever dealt with, like, really bad police issues growing up. Now, granted, from the age of 8 to 18, I literally lived in a gated community. So,
Sorry.
pretty privileged lifestyle for me. You know, I remember my mom was speeding once over a hill, and the police pulled her over. And, the officer comes up and he's like, Mrs. Eulenson, good to see you. And she's like, what? And he's like, you know, I'm Alyssa's father. Our kids have a class together. She's like, oh, hi. Was I speeding? He's like, you were. The speed limit on this hill is 25 miles per hour. And you were going 39. Oh, I didn't know that it slowed down to 25 for this hill. And he's like, yep, reduced vision. But I know you're a good person. You just didn't know. Off you go. Have a good day. Can't be late to school. That's my experience with police. And, you know, I imagine that's largely due to, you know, being fucking white. Had a fair amount of police run-ins. I've told them to fuck off once or twice. Priviland. Jesus. Excuse me, what?
I have another police story.
Yeah.
My dad, right, he was driving, you know, there was a sign that he ran, and because, you know, he's a dumb driver, and he had tickets on his record, he got the vehicle taken away from him. But before that happened, it was me and my brothers. I have a half-brother that is Hispanic, and I'm white. So, you know, 2 white kids, 1 Hispanic kid in the car. And my dad being white. And they asked, is this your father, to my older brother? Which, to be honest, no, that is not his dad. But at the same time, technically he is, because it's my dad. And so, you know, they thought that my dad was smuggling my brother from Mexico.
Oh my god.
That's how close I am to the border.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, they're like, is this really your son? They kept on
I-
asking us this. And they even asked me, is like, is this your brother? I'm like, yeah.
I've seen some fucking horror stories of like, you know, different ethnicity parents and their kids, you know, causing problems in public. I read one story a while ago that was a guy, he was black, and his wife was Chinese. And their daughter looks more Chinese than black, and so if he goes out in public with her, people just think he's like fucking stealing a kid. And so like it was a story where it's like, I fucking hate going out with my daughter if my wife isn't with me, because like I've literally been assaulted. I was walking out of a Target with her, and like this guy just tackled me and said, call the police, don't let him kidnap. And like, you know, just fully got roughed up and arrested by the police until it was like, oh wait, this is your daughter. Uh-huh. Biologically, yes. People like to be vigilantes, and it's really, really bad when you're wrong. I've also had the cops called on me, and I knew the cop that pulled me up. He told them they were to mind their business and stop calling. A town with less than 1% black people. My brother got pulled over and checked for driving my parents' Escalade. Yeah. Hold the fuck up. My dad. Vigilante? I forget which is right. My dad got a speeding warning on his bicycle. I think he got a warning because the cop was just mildly impressed. Downhill or no, Dad was a big dude, so to be going fast on a bike that didn't freewheel. People thought the adopted Mexican kids in the family belonged to my mom. The white kids belonged to my whole stepdad. They did. And that my brother and I were the adopted kids because my mom looks Hispanic and half black. I'm never correcting you, both are wrong. They had a news video about this where they compared a black dad and a white daughter. The white dad and black daughter? I caught it during Vigilante 8 discussion. I only correct Cairo, though. Oh my god, I'll look it up later. Vigilante. Vigilante? Huh. Yes?
Does it really matter?
Visual ant.
Yes, it does.
Is that how you say it?
I'm gonna throw you on getting violent. It absolutely matters. Pronouncing things, you know, if you go around pronouncing everything wrong, it makes you look less intelligent. It's just
That's
wrong.
me.
No, not like you. Visual anti. Oh my god. We're at 6.4 miles. We're closing in on the
Like a
end.
word I can't say.
Hmm?
Can't say library.
Library?
Library, yeah.
You just don't like that first R?
I guess I don't. It's so hard for me to say it. People have been yelling at me.
Just
since, like,
just
high
try it,
school,
Jewel.
Like, you're not saying it right.
Library.
Library.
No, you gotta say it with the
Li-
hard R. Library.
It's the only way for us to say it with a hard R right now. Library.
Someone said my name.
Hey.
Yo Noodles God Barks. Vigilante.
I had to think really hard to say it.
Vigil aren't.
Like, I have to sit there.
Hard R approved. Linus Tech Tips moment. I love that fucking video, Micaiah. Of yeah, you know, you can't say that anymore, but I used to say it with the hard R all the time. Ooh, you're just kidding, right? No, you know, it's just, you know, on the playground, you know, hard R then, hard R now, it's just a different time, and you can't say that anymore. But yeah, I used to say it like 15 times a day. Linus, are you just kidding, or no, dude? It was just, you know, you saw it on TV a lot, so you just threw it around with the hard R. Linus, what do you think the hard R means? The hard, right? Oh, thank God. Oh, liquid shitting bricks. That's so fucking funny. Oh
You're gonna
God,
be
yes.
disappointed
Poor
in
guy.
me. I opened up Overwatch.
I'm not disappointed in you. You can play Overwatch if you want. Hi Violet, hope you're doing well. His co-host fucking face. Luke was shitting Brits, switching from normal to despair to relief. You're just kidding, right? No, we used to say the hard R all the time. I'd say it like 15 times a day, and he's just like, oh my God, no. Literally just waiting for this kid to decide to make the appearance and preparing until then. I've never heard that story before. Good luck when they spawn. It's Linus thinking the hard R is not the N word, but the R word. And he's just, it's like open mouth insert foot statement time after time and again. And then the co-host, I guess Luke, explains it to him, and just like the realization of, what have I been saying for the last 5 minutes? It's so good. Such a relatable video. Don't get violent. I'ma make food to calm you. Are we at the end of this dumb video? Nobody likes this swamp.
What hero should I play?
Lucio.
No, not Lucio.
That's all I play.
Play that one with the fat ass.
Oh, you mean Soldier and someone just took her?
Damn. Cairo
Alright, give me
causing
Widowmaker. She also has another big ass.
Cairo causing Eris to use the Linus hard R was funny. That that was a moment of, oh God, these two. May his best bay. Reinhardt for them. Wait, Overwatch can be played? I just thought it was a community video series, kind of like SCP, but with animated titties. Good lord.
Anybody remember when there was that bug where when Widowmaker would activate her ult, it would make her end?
You're really quiet, and I have no idea what you just said.
Anybody remember when there was that bug in Overwatch where when Widowmaker would activate her ult, it would make her ass bigger?
Was that a bug?
I'm pretty sure it was a bug.
I thought it was just an oversight in their animation. You don't know how hard I hold back on stream. Wait, she's from a video game? I don't remember who it was. Somebody was like, wait, there's Fate manga and video games? I thought that was just porn. There's a Fate animated show? Huh? Colors approved. Oh my God, the black and purples just acknowledging each other. Overwatch AK, I've seen more porn than gameplay. Yeah?
You know,
The
say-
Hold on,
what?
Kyle.
The blind, the what? Huh?
The black and purples. Do you not like being called one of those?
Listen, I've had this color scheme for years.
Yeah?
It's a good color
That makes you a
combination.
black and
There's
purple.
nothing wrong with
Those
it.
are colors associated with you. That one's a red. That one's... Well, that one's green. That one's kind of
BFB.
black and orange, usually, but I don't know if they're like that committed to it. This one, white and pink.
Black
Cairo, toothpaste.
Violet.
The black and purple is
God.
long. We could shorten it. The blurples. Do you want to be called the blurples, Joe? That's because one is still good sometimes. No, but I remember a specific adult toy site offering Winston's tongue. Which Fate character was that in relation to? I don't even remember. High Tech, Gormagala. Me being the full spectrum of visual color. Purple, not a typo. Yeah, got it. I like blurples. These two are blurples now. We're at 6.7. We're almost there. I think we end at the little goblin town. I can live with that.
Schneider, you can do it!
Blurple just sounds like bluish purple. Admittedly, it makes me think of, Chowder. I think they had something in Chowder called Blurples. Discord color? Ah. That or they might have been like Blurple Nurples. That's a Chowder episode, right? Nurples?
I think so.
There you go.
It
Yeah, but they were Blurple
sounds
Nurples,
like-
right? It wasn't just Nurples? Chowder is purged from my memory. I watched a lot of Chowder and Flapjack at the same time. Chowder was okay. Flapjack I thought was funnier, but it went grosser. Yes, I like Chowder. As is
Yeah.
Flapjack.
It
Blurple
did that
is a real
thing
color.
that SpongeBob did. It was like, oh, funny, insert hyper-realistic fucking image to fucking...
I like Chowder. Flapjack was bad. Chowder was comedy
Uh.
gold. Flapjack was not bad. Let me give you a perfect example of an amazing joke from Flapjack. This dog is like convincing everybody that it's perfect and amazing. Everybody loves this dog, but the captain doesn't like the dog. And so the captain's sitting against a barrel, and the dog is just like, whoop! And he's like, you might have Flapjack and the others fooled, but I'll never. And the dog just does a backflip, and the captain just goes, whoa! And that 3 seconds, that's comedy gold noodles. You're just wrong. Flapjack was goated. I thought the Blurple Nurples were poison. Yeah, that was the whole episode. Chowder wanted to cook something on his own for once, and it was awful. And so Mung Dal wanted to save him from poisoning somebody and killing them. But everything goes wrong. They tried to wash off the CN logo. Chowder lives rent-free in my head. It's okay if I'm wrong. I'm used to being told things I like are bad. I mean, I'm here, aren't I? Keep on dreaming, Flapjack, and one day all your dreams will come true. Even the scary ones? Haha. Yes. Oh. My goodness. We're at 6.8. Are we going to end at 6.9? There's no way, right? It's going to go longer. It's going to go over to 7. Nothing I like could be bad. Love you, Moogle. I have impeccable taste. With actual food taste, I literally have the worst taste. With comedy, I like to think I have good taste. But then there's a lot of stuff that I'm just weird with. Like, I don't like live action stuff. If it's a TV show or a movie, I can like it and enjoy it. But I like... if it's animated in any way, I'm like way more into it. Which is weird, and I don't know where that comes from. You sound like me trying to get across my house. I disagree. You keep doing the stupid VR chat bit over and over again? What do you mean? Sadly, never met anyone as into stand-up comedy as me. When it comes to stand-up comedy, I'll like see clips on YouTube and get into a comedian, and then I will I'll watch a ton of their YouTube stuff and then fall out of it. So I feel like I'm into stand-up comedy more than most people, but I'm not like watching full specials from people. I love... I used to host stuff all the time, VR chat. I also just listen to comedy podcasts all day. I love a special. I don't watch comedy stuff like this as much as I used to. The comedian I've seen a lot of stuff recently is Josh something. I'm forgetting his last name. You're gonna know who he is, Ants. Oh, that guy? You can't afford it? Well, first you get a cute girl avatar, and then... used to do 1 or 2 a week. Hi, level. Yo, that guy. Hi, mommy. I like a lot of his jokes. I have opinions on him, but he's funny, yeah. There's some political jokes he said that I'm like, this is... But some of his stuff is funny. One of the things I really like is, girls, you need to be less choosy. You need to find a guy that has 3 traits. Good dick, good job, good personality. And you can't have all 3. You're looking for a guy with 2. You find a guy with 2, he's a keeper. Lock it down with that one. And his girlfriend later being like, he's like, honey, I've got good dick, right? She looks at him and goes, you've got a really great jaw. What the fuck, I closed for a second, Lumao? I have to have 2 of those? Fuck! You gotta have 2 of those, Baldir. Good dick, good job, good personality. Or good person.
I don't even know if I have one of those.
No. 2 of 3. I do love stand-up. I need to get back into
Go play
it.
the game.
I used to watch Izzard, Connolly, and some others repeatedly. We're at the end. We're at the end. We're over 6.9. We didn't hit the funny number. Okay, found the dying stick. Gonna have to deal with 16 gigabyte RAM for now. Till the new RAM gets here. Me too, little red talking thing, me too. And we are
What?
done.
Playing May.
Alright, gotta go get Filthy. Catch you later. Oh, we're not done. I forgot we walk on Alcaz Island. Shit. Bye, ants. I hope
no.
it goes fast. I'm unemployed. Talking to me is like staring at paint drying.
Who else should I play?
The one with the fat ass.
Ah, Souljourn, you're right.
Yep.
I think Lucio has a big fat ass too.
Okay.
Oh, I need to go support. There's no support.
We're at 7 miles. Yo, look at that paint dry. I have the funny bone, but not all my humor is for everyone. Not every joke lands correctly. So I'd rather be a streamer than a stand-up comedian. There's been a few jokes of yours, Violet, that are stretched very thin. And I'm like, oh, fucking what? And I'm not really sure if that's like, I was streaming, and so my attention is on 4 things at once, and like if I hadn't been streaming, I would have gotten it. Yes, normal for me. No, that's me. Okay. We're almost there. We're almost there. We gotta walk past all these spider robots and shit. I do see that Koyor is live. Who the heck? Alright. I'm lurking in the Koyor stream. He's got his dumb little Repo hat on, so it looks like Repo today. Hi, Lord Anon. How many miles? At minimum 5. Usually about 6 to 7. I'd say 6.5 is the average. The longest we've ever walked is 11.7. But a minimum of 5. Depends on if he has been good or bad. No. It depends on the YouTube playlist. We have a playlist of walking videos. We shuffle it. And we end when a video ends. We're going to end at 7.1 today. I think we get to the top of this hill, and at this little building here we end. Depends on if he's been good or bad. Oh my goodness. Ah. Ah. Yeah. I have 2 more stories to talk about. The video Riddle posted in a college professor test I saw. But we'll get those once we sit down. Oh, the churning mists. A good video, but we are done walking for now. Camera's just on full tummy. Behavior, no anchor, local. Put it here. World. Wow, a sleeping beauty. Peru. Okay. I thought that was the spanking afterwards, but he gets those both times. One must know the difference between punishment and punishment. Young grasshopper. Hi, Stalking Koishi. It's a Baka Euland. Baka. Where am I? You guys wait here. I'm gonna go put the pajamas on. I really need to get a comfy outfit. Less so pajamas, and keep that for off-stream stuff. Not gonna lie, I thought you'd be walking somewhere about 12 to 15 miles each stream. I wouldn't be against that. The thing is, that starts taking a real long time. It takes us an average of like 2.5 hours to go 5 miles. I think it's actually 2 hours is 5 miles. And since I usually go a little bit longer, you know, it usually goes a bit longer. I stream every single day. So that makes it so that, you know, over a year, if my average stream was 3 hours, and they're not, they're more like 3.5, that's 1/8 of my life every year, right? So I don't want to go too long. I don't want to go like, you know, 15 miles every day. That's a lot of time.
I'm the only support.
How open is the repo lobby? It's very open. If it gets to 20 people, it will be first come, first serve. I don't think it will be that big, but it might later on. Granted, try to be fast.
Didn't get that big last week, did it?
Last week? No, the first week it hit like 19. Punishment. Young, you're right, Violet. You are funny, I'm tired. Nom, still giggle at the swarm of locusts comment. Okay. Outfit changed. Let's update the title. It was 7.1 or 7.2? 7.1. 7.1 miles, and now we rest. Done. Are you head patting yourself with my AFK hands? Absolute gremlin. Probably won't stay long. It's pretty late for me. Maybe. That's fine. It's gonna be going for like 8 hours, and we have the late join mod. You'll need the R2 mod man and the code to get the mods. And so we will have the late join mod, and you can pop in and out if you want. Worlds. Adding. Where are we going? Let's go here. Friends. Great instance. Pins, pin 3. Portal. Respect the hustle? The hustle? Oh, for Violet, hells yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm hungry. Oh my god. As soon as we stop streaming and switch to repo, I'm gonna go fucking grab a protein bar. I like these cinnamon roll protein bars. But there's this other kind that's more like a granola bar that they've been on sale. They go on sale till the 15th and they're like super cheap compared to the cinnamon roll bar. So it's like I can't not get these. The cinnamon rolls are like $10 for 4. The granola bars right now are $7 for 5. So it's just like you can't argue with this price.
Kitchen doesn't have a microwave.
I can. There's kitchens that exist that just don't have a microwave.
Go to Japan. They don't have microwaves.
They what?
Yes, they do.
They do, but in like a default, when you look at a house, they don't have a microwave there. You have to buy it separately.
I imagine it's like.
Then again, houses don't come with refrigerators or washer and dryers in Japan too.
That's crazy. Oh, it's a fucking... I love Wispy Woo maps, but god, I hate it when they have the fucking hold right stick down for the menu. You have to fucking, like, literally inch it along. Japan does. Most Japan use a microwave oven from how small the house is. I would imagine it doesn't, like, come with the unit, though. It's like you take your microwave with you is what I'm imagining. How I use the menu on PC? I have no idea. I believe it says at the front at that table, it'll say how to open it up, but I have no idea. Some do. Just depends. I would imagine it's a just depends. Microwaves are just so fucking nice that it's like...
Well, they don't have an oven. They have this small, like, pull-out, like, almost like a toaster, small toaster oven type thing that you can fry fish on, but it's extremely small.
Mm-hmm. Seems like I missed the walking. Hi, Jess.
I like how the repos are just staring at you.
Yeah. And does most Japan use a microwave oven from a house? The smaller houses. How I use menu on PC. Some do. Just depends. Seems like I missed the walking. Yes, a microwave oven. So that's two stories I mentioned. Riddle posted a video in the Discord. And it's this guy. I want to say it was Louisiana, but I'm not sure where it was. Off the top of my head. It's this guy who owns a restaurant. And he saw that the area was going to flood. It was going to flood and be really bad. And he was like, damn. I want to reduce the damage that happens in my restaurant. So what he did was he taped up all the doors and all the places that water would get in. He taped up all the drains. And then he flooded it himself. He turned all the faucets on. He turned all the sinks on. All the hoses. He just flooded his own restaurant with 6 feet of water. And the water stayed in, and when the flooding came from outside, it was like dirty sludge water, right? But inside the restaurant was like pristine. It was like super clear water because it literally came from a faucet, right? And the water inside kept the dirty water outside. And it was made with like concrete and tiling, so the water damage wasn't actually going to be that bad. But his logic was basically, it's easy to clean clear water, right? You know, if it's clear, clean water, you just drain it. But if it's like sludge water, it's way worse to clean. So if the place is gonna flood, Let's flood it with nice clean water so that we don't have to deal with like cleaning up sludge and shit. And like it looked like it was working. It looked like he'd you know, saved his place from fucking getting totally gross and sludge filled and like crazy. Look like fucking Swiper the Fox. I saw that smart guy. Is a bit weird but smart. It's one of those like, yes, that was a better option than cleaning sludge. However, there's also just flood barriers you can get that probably would have kept all water out. Like there's like flood barriers that you can get that I forget what they're filled with. But they're literally designed for like, hey, you've got a flood coming. This will be watertight and can go up this high. Maybe cement or concrete, last I knew. Maybe the restaurant was a little big for that. But you know, I've seen people protect their houses with those, and it's like, I feel like that's the better option than literally flooding your own restaurant. I rented a place out when I was out there, and they had a microwave oven, and a rice cooker. Was nice. Well, so here's the thing, Joe. I'm wondering if they had that because they knew like Americans and Europeans were going to be renting, and so, you know, let's kind of have a lot of the stuff that they have instead of every week when you rent the house out, where's the microwave, right? Because, you know, that could be a common recurring question for the Western world, which is very accustomed to having microwaves. But, you know, I would imagine, you know, if like 90%, 95% of houses in the US have a microwave, maybe like 70 or 60 in Japan have them. I could see that being the breakdown. Oh, right, but still, if he was in a hurry. Yeah, if he was in a hurry and, like, you know, just didn't have that stuff on hand. I think with these flood barrier things, the idea is you have them ready. You, like, just have them, and it's like, oh, the flood's coming, get the barriers out, but how's there no one cuddling up to the Boyland right now in the lobby? Well, the person who would have was asleep. Full Metal Ratchet was asleep in the last lobby, and then the 4 behind me are all desktop. I wouldn't be against, you know, 1 or 2 of them being, you know, next to me or in my lap. Not these 2. These 2 are like metal. I don't want fucking metal repo bot in my lap, but more like Full Metal Cutie. Yeah. She's very small. The fox is about to grow.
Insert the Super Mario burp, rip, rip.
Boop, boop, boop. A little more. All right, now scooch back. Right there. Forward an inch. Right there, right there. Takes up a whole screen in 3, 2, 1. Me with the squish emote. Yeah, there was that video. The other story I saw, I feel like I sat up Violet for the home run. This is term, right? Or is it a perfect dunk? That's why I only grow in small amounts. The other video I saw was a student talking about her psychology professor. And so she goes to a college class, you know, it's a psychology class, and there's like 50 or 100 students in the class. I don't remember if they said. But, you know, the teacher goes, I can see that you're all stressing out. I can see that, you know, you're all anxious for this final. So, you know, I'm going to give you a choice. I will give all of you a blanket 95%. Every student in the class that showed up today will get 95% on this final. But you have to vote on this. You have to vote unanimously. If even one person votes no, then we'll have the final. And so they poll the test, or they poll the class, and, you know, of all the students, 20 of them vote no. And everybody's like, what? Why? Why would anybody vote no? And the teacher, he goes, that's really interesting. So now let's do a second poll, just because I'm curious. And there'll be 4 options. Why did you vote the way you voted? And so the options were, I said yes. I don't want a grade I don't deserve. I think I can do better than 95%. Or I don't want the same grade as someone who didn't work as hard as me. Because I will never accept a free grade. Well, here's the thing, it wasn't a free grade. And with that second test, all 20 people that had voted no voted for the same, I don't want the same grade for someone who didn't work as hard as me. And the teacher said, this is funny. And this is, a life lesson for all of you about greed. 20 people voted no, right? Statistically, only 10 people in this class are going to get a 95% or higher. The rest of you are going to score under. That means 20 of you care more about 20 of you, potentially 10, potentially more, care more about punishing others than actually benefiting yourself. Think about that. And then I don't know if the teacher actually gave them a test or said, this was just a life lesson. I knew how this was going to go. I'm giving you all 95% anyway. But the lesson was, if only 10 of you are going to get a 95% higher and 20 of you voted on not doing the blanket 95%, that means at least 10 of you are being greedy and you care more about punishing people. A free grade or a voted grade? I'm going to get it on my merit. I don't want it. And that's fine. This is specifically targeting the people, Violet, that said, I voted no against the blanket, and then I voted for, I don't want people to get what they didn't deserve, right? I can see the logic in your vote, Violet, but if you actually did that, I think you were a fucking asshole. Because to some regard, that doesn't just affect you, right? It's got to be a unanimous vote. And so it affects everybody. So while you might be holding to your morals and, keeping yourself held accountable, you are punishing others for that. And at that point, I'm like, if I found out one person voted that way and they were like, because I don't want a free grade, I have to earn my stuff, I'd be like, cool, real cool of you. I do think it's perfectly, fuck, I miss it. Do another one. Motherfucker has one joke. I think it's very honorable to vote that way, Violet. But at the same time, because it affects others, I'm like, I'd be mad. I'd be mad. How is it a punishment when the rest of your college career would not be handed to you? It's a punishment because it's not a gift. Because there's the potential for the gift, and people would benefit from this. Because you are taking that gift away from them, you are in effect punishing them. It is not a direct punishment, it is a comparative punishment. I don't want a grade I didn't earn base. The people who went full crab bucket can eat shit though. I expect the result, but didn't expect that many to vote no. I don't know how many it is. I don't know if it was a class of 50. I don't know if it was a class of 100. I don't know if a class of 300. I don't think she shared how many students were in this class. Feeling that phenomenon is called crab bucket mentality. I think I've heard the crab bucket term before. I don't understand why it's called crab bucket. I think I've read why, but it was years ago. I don't want to grade. Hug. Can I make my joke one joke immune if I say in before one joke before I type the joke? No. You can have one joke that you specify, this is my one joke immune thing, and I won't say motherfucker has one joke to it, but all of your other repeated jokes, I'm going to say one joke too. This metaphor is derived from the anecdotal claims that the behavior of crabs contained in an open bucket. If a crab starts to climb out, it will be pulled back in by the others, ensuring the group's collective demise. Yeah, okay, yeah. Why do they call it oven? When of in cold of out how eat the food? Okay, that'll be your one joke then, Cairo. When you say your oven joke, I won't say motherfucker has one joke, but all the others, when you say rompapolo, when you say I missed it, do it again, we'll one joke you on those. Crab bucket is when crabs pull crabs back down into the bucket as they are about to escape the bucket. What the hell is this goops you're talking about right now? What do you mean? Anyway, that was all the stories for today. Tales yesterday. We saw the cutscene. We saw Yuri commit a murder. I was so happy. Minecraft finding a desert sucked balls. I ended up making a super flat world, which, you know, honestly is not that bad. But single biome wasn't working. Large biome wasn't working. Hi, Josh. Streamer in Russia hit by a car while live. Restaurant flooded their own restaurant to save it. Steam clarification on refunding games to buy them with a sale price. And then the college professor 95% test. I think I had to deal with a professor one time who was like, the last question on the test was, how many questions are on this test? Answer this question and only this one. If you answer any other questions, you'll get a 0. And he stressed, you know, look through your test. Look through the test. And then when you're done with it, just flip it over and wait. And so everybody reads through the test, and then they get to the last question. It's like, oh, there's 15 questions. Don't do any more. I think 1 or 2 people fell for it, but then they, you know, were just erasing their answers. And it was like, oh. It was literally just him trying to teach us, look through the work before you do it. Because it's gonna suck when you get to the end and there's something that's like, hey, don't do any of that. Oh, what time is it? 47? Oh, shit, we're starting soon. Okay. Okay. Who is live? We have Koyo live. I don't think Elite is live yet. I'd like to raid Elite. I want to, like, spread it out a bit, where I, like, raid Koyo, and then I raid Elite, and then, like, if Spacefish or Smug was joining us, I raid one of those two. I think I raided Smug 2 weeks ago. Spread it out? What ends up happening is just nobody goes live until fucking Koyo starts it after stalling for an hour, and I end up raiding Koyo. I literally never got to raid Tasu because she showed up fucking late every time she joined us. Which I didn't
find the code.
You have his stream open, right?
Of course.
Have you said hi?
No. I'm too scared.
Oh,
I don't know him. I'm a lurker at heart, man.
The
You should know
code's
that.
not pinned yet.
Doovy. Where?
Wait, how am I gonna join?
Code.
I need one of you friends
on me on Steam.
I gotta add you on Steam.
Zuvi. Translate.
Oh, they just
There.
put the code in.
Yeah, because Yulin was like, "Oi, where's the code?"
Oi,
Thank
Oi.
you,
oi,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aiko. Say
From code.
hi to at
Don't you dare!
Do it.
Summer Jewel. Wait, is that the Discord one? Is it just... Why can I not find it? Alright, we'll bring up the user list.
No, that's cheating! You can never figure me out. You don't know my name.
Alright, there you are.
Shit.
Why is... Okay. Say hi to @Summers Jewel.
No, I have to type. Oh my god. No!
This is the equivalent. This is the equivalent of
Oh,
the
man.
fucking introvert getting pushed in front of the entire class.
Hey, Jewel, come to this party with me. It'll be
Yeah.
cool. I'll stay by your side the whole time. Jewel shows
Good.
up. Hey guys. Oh, anyway, I forgot something. I'll be right back. Jewel, say hi. No, don't leave me. And just as I run away.
That's literally what it is. I would be like, I'll find someone that I will stick to them for the whole time. I'll find someone that I'm like, oh, they're pretty funny. I'll stick to them the whole time we're playing. I'm that person.
Fishy is too busy being a workaholic, as usual. A little bit, yeah. Good job with your Walkulin. Good job. Thank you, Space Fish. I have a violet in my lap right now, Space Fish. Kind of nice. That's how we never friended on Steam moment. Good job telling Yulin. Good job, Space Fish. Who is Bubber's Pool? Gremlin Laugh approved, calling out a lurker. Hey, Yulin, what flavor's new protein bars? Strawberry. Yulin is that guy. Gremlin Laugh is almost as good as the Cry of Despair. Is that the Sleeping Beauty? It is. It is. I feel really bad because I'm not going to be napping in VR today. And so I'm going to be abandoning them in a few minutes. But I'm hoping they're nice and comfy for now. Maybe I can convince... Where did Joe go? Did Joe portal dodge us? Damn. Left to right. Thinking maybe I could convince Jewel, because I don't... Not Jewel. Joe to stay.
Convince me what?
No, Joe.
Oh.
NDQU.
Joe.
Oh, that's Joe?
That is...
Ranger Joe?
No. There's not Ranger
Oh,
Joe,
okay.
who doesn't watch the stream much. I don't even know if they've got me followed or no I stream. In VR chat, they are not Ranger Joe. There is NDQU in VR chat, who I know as Joe from Dream Shelter. That's like a friend I've known for 6 or 7 years. And then there is the other Joe, who is a viewer, and I don't know what their VR chat name is. Feel like Full Metal Cute has tons of offers for that. Yeah. I don't know if I ever told Full this. I don't know if they're awake right now to hear this. I joined in on Full once to take a nap, and Kimple Clone was there, and they stretched, and then they went, I go now, you nap with them, and then they left, and I was like, okay, Kimple, can do. The people demand work-life balance for the cutie Space Fish. What? Display repo on controller in your overlay. I'm very happy for you, Violet. Oh boy, those ear rubs look comfy. Yep. Look at those head pats. Sure looks comfy. She's so jealous right now. You could get on in desktop, Space Fish. We've been demanding for years. This is simply the Space Fish way. And yeah, she did take a break yesterday, so I give her credit. Kimple is such a gremlin. God, I know. Okay, 53. No, she's jealous she can't give the head pats. She's jealous of both. She could absolutely join in desktop while she does her morning warm up. But I think that would give her trouble focusing on the warm up and actually being productive. I have proven this to be true. She would also absolutely love to get cuddles. Wait, Space Fish, do you have a webcam? Because they recently added face tracking and arm tracking if you have a webcam, and VRC Plus. So you could get on in desktop and be giving people head pats from desktop. We have to keep at it. Can't have cuties overdoing it and burning out. Did you not know this, Space Fish? This is a new thing in VR chat. Senril uses it quite a bit. They will get on and have their arms in face tracking going, and they're like, man, I wish I had this for my headset. I tried the face tracking with Foss the other day, but I didn't know about the hand tracking. They've got hand tracking. Proper rest and relaxation is an investment into future productivity. It helps to think of it that way. I realize my webcam has a very narrow field of view, so the hand tracking is pretty sketch. You have to have VRC Plus, though, since it's a beta feature. Or is it out of beta? I am not sure. I do know it is a VRC Plus feature, though. So it would cost a little bit of money. How much is VRChat Plus?
I think it's $10.
$10.
It's like a Discord subscription, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Let me see it. Let me act like I'm buying it.
It's still VRChat Plus only. I really want more people to have it, though, especially in a social platform.
Yeah. It's $10 a month.
We are at 12:55. What do we do? 7.2? 7.1. So we are gonna head off to Repo. I don't see Elite live.
Repo.
I have no idea if he's streaming today. But we're just gonna go to Koyo. Quite frankly, Koyo's gonna be doing the knock together stream with people anyway, so if Elite shows up, they'll be sharing view count. But yes, if you want to keep watching me, I will be on Koyo's stream. We're gonna play Repo. Open lobby. You need R2 mod. Well, I guess you don't technically need R2 mod man, but
Maybe download it anyway.
You want it for the mods. You don't want to be the loser without the fucking clothes. Like, honestly, what are you even doing if you're playing Repo without a skirt? That's like, let's be real, okay?
Can't believe you're targeting Zuvi like that.
What do you mean targeting Zuvi like that?
Gatekeeping.
It's not gatekeeping.
That's like the definition of gatekeeping.
No, it's because people can get R2 mod man. Gatekeeping is stuff they can't get.
Gatekeep femboy boss.
No, that is a free feature. Yeah, the cosmetics on Repo are totally free. What? Me playing Repo without a skirt is me being the feral housewife tomboy I am. We're going to Koyo. We're gonna find a place to put the camera. We will head over there.
See you in there.
Yeah.
You in there? I don't know how I'm gonna get in, but I'll figure
They're
it
chasing
out.
me. You're gonna add me on Steam.
That's all I gotta say.
I know where to go. I know where to go. We're gonna go to the secret glass room. Alright. Behavior, look at me, auto level pitch. Anchor world. Would you guys want a bed like this? Would you want a fucking like bedroom like this with a window like that? I think this is literally having a slanted window like that is fucking made for rain noise. Okay. Me playing Repo without a skirt is me being... I don't have a PO emote to repop. A pop emote. A repop will have to do. This is a global emote. That's still a pop. Hewland isn't on that, so no. Wait, what? Good night, Yu Yu Hakusho. Okay. I would die happy if I had a room like that. I get it now. Thank you, Logitech, for the socials. /raid Eichel. We are going to go play Repo. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 7.1 miles. We have Repo today and Tails tomorrow. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh well. I love you. Bye.